Good. Okay. Neat. Oh, it's gonna be pretty dark or what? Uh-oh. Not too bad. Kind of dark. A little kind of light. Let's see if that helps. Not really. Not really. Cozy. Soda. Okay, good to go. Get that cold. That is not looking too good, dude. That one might be okay. Oh my god, dude. These things right here? Oh my god, they're so good, dude. Oh my god. My homie gave me those. So good. Salted chocolate caramel. Ouch. Oh. Okay, where is my herbs? Who's got the herb? What the young man said. Who's got the herb? Who's got the herb? Chat skis. I have to look at the phone. I got no chat phone. So just look at the phone real quick. Who do we got? Powers, what up? Yeah, I'm just checking in, but I will be ramping up streaming. We're gonna be ramping up soon. I'll fill you all in a second. Let's get some chatters in there, and then I'll fill you guys in. Update. I'm giving updates like every couple weeks, kind of checking in, giving you the news, whatever exciting shit. But I am gonna be coming back to streaming, and we're starting soon, pretty soon here, bit by bit. Who's got the boop 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 boop. Yeah, I should be. Well, maybe by the end of the month. We'll see. We'll see. I'll give an update here in a second. Yo, what up, O3? Long time no see, O3. Bubba, sweet. Chilling. Still got the. I was wearing the Puma jacket the other day. Bubba Bubs. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we got good news. Like good news and stuff. Like just pretty much good updates. The police did knock on my windows this morning, but we're still good. We're gonna be good. Psh, it was crazy. Yesterday morning, I left my RV. I got out my RV, got on my bike, right near a corner, and there's a car block in the. I'm like, are you guys gonna go? And then she like took a camera up and started like took a picture of me. I'm like, are you guys taking a picture of me? And then they had LAHSA, Los Angeles Housing Something Authority. So two ladies in a little fucking Prius, and she took a picture of me, and then she took pictures of the RVs. Like, you guys gotta get rid of your RVs. You need to check into a shelter. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna happen. All like crazy threatening and shit. And so that was yesterday. So I told the other RVs because I parked near two other RVs. And then today, and then because of that, and then today the cops came from the city. So they drive in from the city and on my RV and telling me because I'm like 6 weeks past my registration, so they're threatening me on the registration. And they're like, yeah, tell your other homie too, man. We better fucking buckle up. You can't be sitting here all the time in this residential, fucking threat. But I handled it cool. I was like, don't worry, man. I'm getting my EBT on the 8th. I need to do oil change, and then I'm gonna smog. He's like, all right, you got the end till the end of next week. I was like, all right, that's some like a little leniency. You know what I mean? Because I'll get it done. I'll have the smog done. So I have till Friday to get the smog done and stuff. So before he starts giving me no registration tickets. And they'll go crazy on that shit, dude. Like, they gave me 17 tickets in my first year and 9 months. And then the last 5 of those were no registration. Like 3 of them in 2 weeks. They're just like, bam, 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 no registration. You're like, if you stop giving me tickets, I could get registration. No registration. They'll fucking pile that shit. So, like, he ain't joking. That's a real threat. So I'm like, all right, we're on it, dude. But at least he was crazy. I know, they'll be threatening me. The other ladies are like, you need to get rid of your RV. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, sounds great. Get rid of my home, my hand-built home, and check into a shelter with a bunch of homeless fucking drug addicts. And share a shower in close quarters with all that. Like, oh, that sounds fucking awesome. And then be part of that system, right? Now I need the housing and all. Now they want you to be sucked down into the homeless resources so that they can count you and they get money for you, right? They'll get more money for me if my RV's gone and I'm in a tent on the street, like literally. Then I'll be part of the homeless on the street and need a shelter and whatnot, and they get money for that. Isn't that sick? It's fucking sick, bro. It's incentivized for me to go all the way to a sleeping bag laying on the fucking street in the gutter. They want to take your car, if your car life, if your van life, they want to take that shit. Bro, my other RV guy said they just put 65 people in the housing on something Heights, Lincoln Heights. But they towed and they took 24 RVs. I was like, holy fuck. In one sweep, they took 24 fucking RVs and put 65 people into like a shelter or housing. I'm like, no, dude, that ain't like, and some of that's just going to be like, yeah, you're living on a fucking triple cot with some stinky ass dude addicted to fentanyl and meth and shit. Like, that's your fucking bunk mate, dude. You might have 3 bunks, like all nasty. Like, gross, bro. Gross. So that's crazy. That's crazy shit. But I'm good though. I'm protected by the nonprofit, and the nonprofit has a lawyer too, so I'm lawyer protected too. So I'm gonna have to contact them and let them know that they've started harassing me, and they might give me help too. They might give me help to just get everything done or whatever. But definitely legal help and whatnot. But if the cops want to give me no registration tickets because it's late, they can do that all day, every day. So, but it's cool. We just keep it moving a little bit. And so I moved the RV early right now. I'm in my spot early right now. Like, fuck, I'm dipped out of there. So, but not bad. I'm not, if I was really worried, you guys would see it. I'm not worried at all about that. So, easily handleable. Maybe last year I'd be scared, but not this year, because any ticket that goes to me, guys, I will never pay. Okay, look, I'm on the program with the nonprofit here, and we can wipe off $1,000 of tickets every year, and so I'm due, like, again this year now. I'm eligible to wipe $1,000 or more of tickets. So any tickets they give me, I contact my nonprofit and I do my community service hours, and shit's gone. So, you know what I mean? I'll just community service that shit right up. I will never pay $1. They ain't getting none of that. We don't play that. And I'm protected by a lawyer too. And we have a lawsuit against the city right now. I know, they be messing with the brothers. Yeah, you gotta be flexible like bamboo, but don't break. Bamboo's got strong roots too. My roots are fucking deep in Venice right now. Deep. This became my home. My home base. got a lot of good friends and respect. You know what? Like goes to my home. You know Ronnie, the tattooed guy he's the works for a security company. Anyway, he's like, "What's up, local?" I was like, "Oh, thanks, bro." You know what I mean? Because they've been around here forever. I only been here a couple of years, but he's calling me a local. I'm like, "Thanks, buddy," because I am. But good, yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, learn how to handle stress. Cause done a lot of changing. A lot of crazy things have been through in Venice, and had to really adapt and survive in a lot of crazy situations. And really, always the goal is to not get rid of any anger, depression, and violence, and not panic. Like not panic, just take care of this solution and not fucking panic. No, I'll give you an update on that. What's up, Tink? Um, is Daisy still around? I don't see her because you know what? Daisy sneaks out real early in the morning, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. when it's fucking dead. She got megaphone, like, waking up the fucking homeless and then trying to get her clips, So I don't be out there that early because it's dead. There's no one out there. But Daisy and I are good terms. When I see her, like I say hi. Like we're on good terms right now. So last time I saw Daisy, I was kicking it with my friend for a half an hour, like 3 feet away from Daisy, and like she had some hunky guy. Daisy always got a fucking alpha Chad with her, so she had some handsome alpha Chad with her. I'm like, only one today? You know what I mean? It's funny. I think that was a day. She had like 5 or 6 guys with her one day. It was crazy. She had like a whole harem. Oh, Daisy has the harem. Daisy's cool though. I like Daisy. Yeah, we be flexible, but not break like bamboo with deep roots, and we don't let motherfuckers abuse. But I also gotta watch my mouth, man. Keep my fucking angry mouth shut, and be cool. I was real cool to the cop today. I told him too. The last words to him were like, "Oh, don't worry, man. I'm trying to comply. Like I'm trying to comply. The truth. Like I'm not trying to fucking drive illegal, dude. But yeah, we're on it, dude. We're on it. What up, Summer Page? What do you mean the RV series? What happened? Vegans at the RV? What? No. So far, the other RV, all dudes, no women. I don't know how you. I don't know how you do that. I don't know where Biggs is at. I told her to come visit me because I'm bored, dude. She's in LA. I thought she's in LA cruising. She's on stealth mode right now. She's on stealth mode. She made the RV series. Fill me in, Summer Page. Give me the scoop. Give chat the scoop. What's the RV series? What is that? She's not even in the RV. What do you mean? I should be in the RV series. I'm a fucking RV. Now, when she comes to the beach, she's gonna hit me up. Oh, RV7. RV7 and 8 was good. RV7 was good. I'm still waiting for those guys to have a girl on board. Yeah, we got good news. Good news. So my title shows my YouTube thing. So it's been I was demonetized like December. 3 month 3 month 3 month fucking suspension. and then unmonetized March of last year. So it's been a year. So I'm able to remonetize. I should have checked in March. So on my YouTube, it's like I can just reapply again. So what you see on the thumbnail is the tab. All I have to do is do my two-step verification for Google, which I don't have because I don't have a phone number because my government phone is gone. So I'm waiting. So I need to get that so I can have a two-step verification proper and then reapply. Now I'm going to clean the channel up a little bit on some things because I got to make sure everything's fucking clean and proper, up to standards, which it should be. I'll just delete a couple things, but it goes back to last year. So all I need is 4,000 watch hours in the last year of time. Dude, I did that in the first 2 weeks of Vegas, probably. So yeah, we're done. We have all the 4,000 watch hours. We got all that like instantly. They're just gonna check and make sure I'm clean. They never told me why I was demonetized, so they never said. So there might be something on there that they still don't like, and they might be like, oh, like they don't say though, bro. So I don't know what we can do. I don't know what. I thought we were smoking weed, so but like that can't be, dude. So that's where we're at right now. So we're getting real close. So road to remonetization, we're on it right now. I got my home computer right here set up, and I'm just gonna go through videos and check shit, delete shit if I have to, and just make it all nice and tidy. But it is pretty clean though. And then I got a new government phone. I just ordered it today. So I got a new government phone coming. Guess what's coming? We got the S21 5G coming. Not the Ultra, but the S21 5G coming. New government phone coming. It's badass. So that's going to be my phone for a bit. Now I still have limited gigabytes on that, so I can't stream too much unless I'm in Wi-Fi. So the next after that, I'm just going to buy the S23. Looks like at least the Plus. I was using the AI. I was using Gemini to figure out like what I needed for my exact purposes. I said I'm gonna be streaming like 8 to 12 hours a day, tons of shit, and so it recommended me the S23, but the Plus really, the Ultra if I can get it, but it's getting up there. You know what I mean? It's still, it might be $400+ so. But that's what I'm looking for, for a streaming phone. Oh, Giggle Monkey. No, she disappeared. So Giggle Monkey is off the block. She probably went back to, where was she from? Palm Desert or some shit. Fucking north a little bit in the desert area. She got a kid and shit. She got to go clean up. She became a straight up fucking bag lady, dude. Like, she's like a young bag lady. I'm like, you got to get your shit together. So hopefully she fucking went rehab or something. But I'm well beyond Giggle Monkey, dude. I have met so many girls, guys, and then so many girls have been in this RV that you guys might probably be astounded. The last girl I was with, this girl Heather, she was the best too. She had the cutest little body, and it was nice. But she left after a few days. She had to go. She wanted to go back out to the streets, I guess, and fucking go do more drugs. I was like, no, because she was all sober, nice, or holding hands, walking around, lovable, just a sweet girl. I'm like, she looked like a little lesbian soccer player. I call her the lesbian soccer player because that's what she looked. She had a little headband up, little hair, but cute body, little soccer player shorts, so the soft ones, the nylon ones, all cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, adorable little lesbian soccer player. And so it's like, so she left on a surprise, like in the morning. She had to go off on some mission. She had a weird list. All these girls got weird lists. She's like, I gotta go talk to this and make sure. I don't know. I'll probably be back. I'm like, what do you mean you'll probably be back? I brought her groceries, and we're like, everything was good. We had plans, on Monday. we're gonna get her EBT card and everything going, and like, but she dipped unexpectedly on a Saturday. I was like, no, but the one that I didn't want to dip. Some of them you want them to go, like you want them to go. You're like, please go. I had to, yeah. And then I met an actual nymphomaniac. I don't know if I should even tell this story. I'm about to delete this whole stream because for my future girlfriend, editor, delete out this part. I don't. Totally celibate. No, Heather, she was cute. She's adorable. But no girls, like I'm trying to talk to normal girls now, pretty only now. So if I talk, they're just normal now. I'm not approaching any street girls or hippie girl. It's just gonna be an endless cycle and be like, I'm still gonna want the girlfriend. I want a good steady girlfriend, and none of these girls just cut it. It's terrible. What up, dope girl? But you guys, I met an actual look in my lifetime. I've been with a few girls. Okay, I've never had a girl that could meet me on my level sexually. You know what I mean? Some could keep up a little bit for a while, but not really. I mean, we're talking like this one girl we fucked for like 2.5 hours. She kept up 2.5 hours of fucking through two nights. That's remarkable though. Besides her, she was a good match for me. But I met an actual nymphomaniac, the big booty Latina. I had to take the page down because Instagram was giving me warnings and shit. Like it was too naked. I was like, I covered up. I used a red spot and covered up things, but she wanted, dude. She wanted to film a porn and shit. She was ready to film everything. She gone crazy. This girl gone crazy, bro. Look, all I'm saying is, I did want to see how because I thought in my mind, like, look, I had just thought less than 48 hours before that, because the girls I was with, some of them, you know, I'm like, do I need to get a nymphomaniac? I'm like, am I a nymphomaniac? I'm like, no, I got a good sex drive, but I'm like, do I need a nymphomaniac? I'm like, should I go like a sexaholic meeting and pick up like a nymphomaniac? Like, and that might be my level. You know what I mean? That I was like, that might be my level. So it could be fucking every day, and just physical, physical all the time. And then less than 48 hours later, God sent me that nymphomaniac, like, like into my life. I was like, dude, no. I had to send her away. Then I had to say goodbye to her the next day. I found out some things. No. I do not want a nymphomaniac. It was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. But it's complicated. This girl crazy. And she was violent. Okay? I have my leg on top of I have my leg. You guys go, but this has got some funny shit. I have my leg on top of her leg. So look, I'm not even gonna tell you the schedule. Just a lot of fucking and nonstop. She want to keep going, but I want to fuck a lot. Like, how you gonna fuck more than hours and hours? Like, dude, I'm like, baby, calm down. And she'd be getting all mad and fussy. I'm like, baby, we just fucked 3 times. She fucking calm down. Can you? And my leg was on top of one of her legs, and my other leg's chilling like this, right? And then so she used her other leg to start pushing my leg open to try and break my legs into splits. Like, she was trying to hurt me. She's like, she's holding my leg and she's like pushing on my other leg. I'm like, baby, what are you doing? What would you do? Like, she was trying to physically break my fucking leg in bed. Like, I was like, I didn't know how to react. I was like, she's pushing my leg more and more. I was like, making me do the splits. I'm like, oh shit, what's it? In my mind, I'm like, is this bitch trying to break my leg right now? What the fuck is? I'm like, what is going on right now? Why is a girl trying to push and she got strong. I showed you the pictures. The big booty Latina. She had the fucking finest, sweetest ass and thighs. So she had power. I'm like, fuck, bro. So she pushing on this leg, and dude, she pushed it all the way, man. And I can only do, like, I'm flexible, but my splits are only about 100 degrees. She pushed to 100 degrees and was pushing. I'm like, oh fuck, bro, no. So I had to change position and like kind of crab leg and like compress her fucking leg back. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm like, I'll fucking crab leg crush you right now. Don't, what are you doing? And so I was like really weird. After that, like that, I was like, I was like, I think that's it. I was like, I think that's a wrap. Have you guys ever experienced anyone trying to like physically fuck you up in bed? And there's no argument. There's no argument or nothing. Just she just want to keep fucking. And if I stop for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and she got all like fussy, and then try to break my leg open. I was like, what? I was like, should I be mad? I was like, should I smack a bitch right now? I'm like, I had to move my leg. I had to prevent my leg from being dislocated because she had a good grip on. She's with her legs are bigger than mine. She fucking pushed. I'm like, oh shit, bro. She was trying to break it. The point is, she was trying to break the leg. I was like, I never. That's out of control. Like the nympho shit, I was okay. I'm like, this is too much. This is too much. But then like the violence, like I don't now like. Am I gonna ever feel comfortable sleeping next to this girl? Hell no. Hell no. You think I'm gonna go to sleep next to a bitch like that, bro? They try to break my leg and only because I know how to do shit. I'm not. No, I'm jujitsu and all that. Like, no, you're not. No. Oh my god, bro. So obviously she had to go, and she was eating like a goddamn vacuum cleaner. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, so no sharp objects in bed, no violent, and it's not allowed, dude. It's not allowed. But very. So yeah, so basically, she's a psychotic, violent nymphomaniac. So that was my last encounter, and I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her ever before that, and ever since that. A lot of these girls I've never seen, like the girl Amber last year. That was cool. Never seen her since. She came to my RV from the hospital, and then left for cigarettes and never came back to this city because I'm out every day, everywhere. I see everyone. So it's weird. And Heather, she disappeared into Santa Monica somewhere. I don't know where she went, but man, yeah, that Latina dude, Nympho. I'm just gonna call her Nympho. She out riding around. I don't know where she came from. She didn't have any. She was just riding a bike with a dress and some like booty shorts. No ID, no purse, no nothing. I'm like, well, like she couldn't even like, where do you live? Like, who? What's your name? She said her name, so I know her about. Dangerous. That girl was that was a little dangerous. A little bit dangerous. But other girls have been cool though. And then I talked to this nice woman. She's probably like 35, 40, redhead, cute. And we are talking for a bit on the boardwalk, but then she her boyfriend died in like a car crash or something like 3 weeks ago. So and then she almost started crying. I was like, oh shit. So I mean, like that's so. But when she comes back, we'll see. But anyway, she knows me. We at least got connected a little bit. But she was too fucked up, dude, to deal with it. Like They had only been in a relationship 4 or 5 months, but then dying, I guess, in a car crash unexpectedly. So she has to process that, get over that shit, really. But she was cool though, normal, a normal woman. Let's see, yeah. So phone update. Get my phone coming. I ordered it today. So S21 5G coming, government phone, and then um, I forgot what else was on my title. What? Ask Minette on the wall. What? DGAF has a Minette shrine? What? I guess Minette. I guess Minette is thinned up and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna hit. Let me hit. Let me hit. Let's go. Minette's always had a cute face, but she's thinned up. I guess I haven't seen really much of the shots. I don't know why if I can never see like the full body shots, but she's thinned up. I'm like, I'm fucking smash. Just get that, because she does have a cute face. I'm like, nice. So she's thinned up, getting exercise, and I'm like, she's being cute. Then let's go. Now I like hanging with Minette. It's been every time I with her, it's been fun. Minette's a good streamer and fun. And when we were doing all streaming and stuff, like she was always cool. I never had any problem with. It was always like all the other women, like Gucci's, were different, all crazy. But Minette is very, even when she's drunk, even and like they're all doing cocaine at one point, very respectable. So like Minette's very nice. So was who was in person, Lala. Like I loved hanging out with Lala. She's awesome. Like honestly, back then I was like Lala. I was like, she she'd be a good girlfriend. It depends. Not on drugs though. Not she'd have to be drug free. But Lala's cute. When I hung out, we did IRL. I bounced her on my hips and shit. So I pick her up. I pick Lala up. It's funny because people they always tease her about size 6, size 6. I'm like Lala. I'm like Lala. I was like just when I had first met her, so I'm like Lala. I'm like jump on up. I was like Lala, jump on up. I need to check if you size 6, right? And so she jumped up and jumped up in the air and wrapped her legs around me. So I had her and bounced her while standing up, and she had her legs around me. So I was able to hold her. So I said it feels like a size 6 to me. It's like she's shorter than me. She's a beautiful and thick. She's thick, dude. She's fucking cute. She's got cute hair too. But she's very sweet. The point is, she's cute, but she's very sweet. When I hung out with Sunny IRL, she was dating Sunny IRL, but both days she's very nice and awesome. And Minette, very nice and awesome during the streaming, because a lot of the girls would be mean or nasty. It's easy to remember the girls that are nice because there's rare. You're like, okay, there's Minette and fucking and Lala, and they're nice, but amongst other things, they argue. But in my experience, like it's all, great. I don't even know what Lala. I don't know if I'm subscribed or I'll have to see. I'll have to check on Lala. I think I'm unsubscribed or something. I'll have to see what's up. I forgot my title. See, I got the. Oh yeah, so we talked about remonetized, Cheaps RV, huh? Oh, Chicken's RV. Yeah, I would have watched that because there's been no women or nothing. I'm like, and like, it's boring. A sausage party and like, I'm like, fucking whatever. So I was like, hell yeah, because I like Lala. Well, that's some content. They need to get women, you know. I mean, they're never gonna get as many women on the RV as like DJ Darren RV, but at least get one or two on there. Shit. I fucking had to do after that after my violent aggressive nymphomaniac, big booty Latina. I had to put a timeout. I'm like, hold, no girls allowed. I'm gonna have to hide knives and shit because that girl was not safe. So I'm like, no, timeout. No girls allowed until I figure some shit out. Figure some shit out, and I can't be no. So no, right now, no girls allowed. We gotta hide sharp objects. I need to redo a couple things, and then we might have to do a weapons check. Like, girl, put your hands up. Put your hands up. I'm like, big, like, all right, nice booty. Okay, check, weapons check before they come in, because no. And I'll be like, it'll be like a chart. I'll be like, yes. I'll be like, okay. And I'll be like, how long? Okay. And do you have any sharp objects on you? Like, no. Okay, no. I'll be like, do you have any or extensive martial arts or boxing experience? She'd be like, a little. I'd be like, what is it? Like, I got to do a questionnaire and shit before entry. She's like, well, a little bit of taekwondo. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'll kick your butt, dude. The taekwondo ain't gonna hurt this. Check you for sharp objects, you little cutie. Just put your arms up real quick, baby girl. Okay. Like, why you doing? I'm like, just don't worry about it, Smee. Make sure you ain't got no weapons on, girl. Because um, because it was like you wouldn't have known this girl. You wouldn't have known because she had some sane parts, like she could communicate, but then she went violent, also violent. So you would have never known. Could happen to you. Like, she could have been stuck in your house or something. Like, normal looking girl, no problems. Like, bro. All of a sudden, like, oh shit. All of a sudden, she's trying to hurt you in bed, or grabbing a knife. Like, oh dude, no warning. Because there's no when personality shifts something like, there's no warning, because she was cool until she wasn't. Right? I mean, dude, she's trying to break my leg while we're in bed, dude. We had just fucked like 3 times. I'm like, you gotta calm down, girl. Trying to fucking break my leg with her fucking. I was like, dude, she would. No, I know, bro. I was like, so that's why I'm like, time out, time out, time out. And I'm like, no, security violation. And also, like, my space, and I'm like, I can't fall asleep. And then after that, I think I just stayed up. I think I stayed up because it was late at night. It was like 4 in the morning, and she pulled that. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to sleep. I knew at that point. I'm like, I will never go to sleep next to this woman, and then she has to leave in the morning. And so, we did it. You know what she did? I'm gonna tell you. You want to know how it ended? Oh God, you guys didn't even hear the fucking funny part yet. Get ready for the funny part. So she eating all my food, dude. And so I'm like, okay. And she wanted to ride bikes to the store and get some food. So she's on her bike. I was on my bike. We went to the corner, and I was like, you know what, baby? I said like this. I was like, you know what, baby? I got a lot of errands to do. I'm just gonna go do. I gotta go do them real quick, and I did. I have a bunch of errands. I was like, why don't you just meet me back at the RV in a couple hours? Meet me back here, and meet back up. And then she's like, she rode into the intersection. She's like, she's like, and she rode in the intersection, right? And I was like, okay. I went back to my RV, and I start hear her screaming. She's like, don't. She's like, oh, what'd she say? So she's circling in the fucking intersection, screaming out, like, are you gonna run me over, or some shit that did not make sense, right? I'm like, oh fuck, and I was like, is that her out there? Because it was quiet, and I thought she was riding away, and I went into my RV, and I hear some screaming. I'm like, is that her in the fuck screaming? I go out, she's riding her bike in a circle, going, are you gonna run me over? Are you gonna run me? I was like, what the? I don't even have a car, bitch. I don't have a car. I'm on my bicycle. How I'm gonna run you over? No, I went out there. I'm like, hey, I was like, shut up. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? She's like, are you gonna run me over? I was like, oh my god, she's making a scene. I was like, get up. I was like, shut up. And she kept going. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then she went out. I was like, oh fuck, bro. And I fucking had to walk back to my RV. The intersection was 20 feet from my RV. So I was like, oh damn. So neighbors heard that shit. I was like, oh hell no. After that, I was like, oh, that's an insta ban. I mean, look, being an nymphomaniac, that was already. I'm like, you're not the girl for me. I met my match. Never in my lifetime have I met a girl like, oh fuck, bro. But then violent. You want to break my leg in bed, and you try to break my leg in bed. Holy fuck. I was still thinking a little bit. I'm still like, well, maybe I can have her over sometimes, right? Maybe once in a while she can come over, but I'm just gonna make sure no sharp objects, and she's gonna might try and break one of my limbs. But no, then after that circling in the fucking, are you gonna run me over? Just circling in the fucking bike, just ding ding with a little basket, little blue bike, all cute little dress and little booty shorts. Just, are you gonna run me over? Yelling though. I was like, oh god, bro. I was like, no, you didn't. Now you gone. I was like, now you gone. Your visiting rights have been terminated. But yeah, extremely, extremely bipolar. But these girls are fascinating. Honestly, it's fascinating psychologically to me. But I'm a big boy, so but she was a little dangerous. The dangerous girls that don't sleep with guys, they will sleep with me. That's what's going down. Like, I will see a real soft side of them, but these are girls. They don't fuck other dudes, but they're dangerous. And other dudes don't even want. Once they see, they're like, oh fuck, I ain't touching her. So I touched a couple of girls that are just dangerous, but one was good, and this one did. She tried to break my leg, but she was kind of apologetic after that. So we were gonna go get food, but then I was like, once she couldn't like just chill, like you can't go entertain yourself for a couple hours and let me get some shit done, like, and then circle the fucking intersection. I'm like, nah, dude, nah, I don't. She might have been okay, you know what I mean? I might have been like, look, you need to chill your nympho shit out, and do not attempt to break my leg again. And if we could get through that, then now it would have been okay, But no, shit. Mm-mm. It all depends. You never know. It's all about people, how they're gonna treat you, and if they're gonna adapt to you or not. Like I got adapting too. I've had to adapt a little bit and refine. I was a little bit mean at first dealing with the street girl, but now I changed. Now I'm different now. Oh, you have to go back, Jackie. No, there's the last girl that I had over, big booty Latina, nymphomaniac, but she tried to break my leg in bed. Like my one leg was locked underneath her leg, and then she used another leg to push my legs into the splits and to try and break my legs open in the splits in bed. I was like, what the? I never, you know what I mean? Like, for real. and she's powerful. I know jujitsu. I get out of it so easy. I just crush my legs back. I'm incredibly strong on my legs. I've done so much bicycling, but I was like, the fact that she trying, and I know, like, I do a lot of martial arts, and it was obvious she trying to break that shit. I'm like, oh my god, bro. So that's some bipolar shit right there. And we had just like fucked for the third time, and it was like 10 minutes. She wanted to keep fucking. She was a violent nymphomaniac, and so she's like, and then tried to break my leg. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, oh my god, dude. I got up out of it. I was like, I had to get up and think about that. And so I decided, well, I'm not gonna go to sleep. It was like 4 in the morning, right, or 2 in the morning. So we stayed up, and then we fucked at like 4 in the morning. So like for the fourth time, and then I was like, okay, Darren, don't go to sleep. So I didn't go to sleep, and then we would chill in there for hours, and then she left in the morning. I had to tell her I'm gonna go do some errands, go entertain herself for a couple hours, and then she circled the fucking intersection all yelling. But no, dude. So like, no, that was weird. That was weird knowing that if I go to sleep, that I might get hurt, like something bad might happen. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh shit. That's the first time I've been in a situation where someone has tried to hurt me in bed, and then also where I was like, I can't go to sleep, and she needs to leave because at some point I got to go to sleep, and it's not going to be next to someone trying to break my bones. You know what I mean? Like, but it's all handleable. But like, whoa, you know. But you know what I mean? Like, these are like some street girls. She's like some hippie girl, but I don't. She was very clean, not on the streets. So I don't know where she fucking came from, but dude, once I knew, once I knew it was too late. You know what I mean? Like I found out she flipped like in bed. Like I found out like it's too late. We're both naked in bed. Like it's what. Then you find out. Like, oh, okay, violent nymphomaniac. I better not go to sleep. Kids, take notes. So yeah, now I'm on timeout. Like I'm like, no, I don't. I don't know how you can vet that though. You know what I mean? If someone's bipolar like that, and they're cool, right, and they're nice and cool and things, and if we ate together and we fucked and had fun, but and then bipolar, like if it hits later, you don't know. You know what I mean? Like there's no defense for that. It's just like, oh, hello, Bink, psycho, and like, oh no, like oh. But I'm not really too worried. But yeah, I'm we're tightening it up, tighten up circumstances around here. So is that? So I told you guys we're getting remonetized immediately. And my S21 5G phone is coming. My new government phone. I ordered it today. Those two things are good. And then I'll fill you on the rest of the news. So the rest of the stuff is like getting ready to set up on the boardwalk for the summer. Set up and do art. I want to do snow cones, but I don't have money for the snow cone machine yet and the power bank. So those couple items I gotta wait. But I have everything to set up on the boardwalk except for a collapsible cart. It's like so I can get it there. I need like a 6 foot collapsible cart. They're lightweight, and then I put my shit in there and drag it to the beach, or I hook it to the back of my bicycle and ride it to the beach. So that's the only thing now stopping me. I'll show you the shit. I have ground scored so much shit in the last month. It's incredible. the Lord's been blessing me hard on a bunch of things. When I go out, I ride my bike everywhere, and I ride through alleys now specifically because if you don't know like what a ground score is um, items that are left out by the trash or by a dumpster. They could be people moving out. People move out, put all their shit out there. It's a lot of good shit, clothes, different things. Fuck, bro. So, and on the beach, we had a big weekend, the Cinco de Mayo weekend, and so there's a lot of shit left after that. So I'm gonna tell you, if I can remember all this shit, I'm gonna. Ice chest. I know. I've just been seeing. I had to turn down a couple ice chests. I just turned down 2 ice chests and a fucking girl's bicycle. Let me fucking. All right. Let me hit this weed and let me tell you, like the gravity beyond synchronicity. Like literally, I got God filling in all these items that I need. You guys are gonna be like, holy fuck. You're like, no, you stole it all. Like, nah, I don't be stealing shit. Hell no. If I'm gonna steal, it's you guys know me. It's gonna be like the movie Heat, and it's gonna be armored car or fucking jewel heist. Allegedly, I ain't gonna be no little shit. That's for sure. So the main things I find are cool shit. Like, okay, let me list it off now. First, I found like a pretty badass little Hello Kitty blanket. Guys know I draw all the Hello Kitty. So I was like, okay, score a little Hello Kitty blanket. I might give it to one of my girls. Um, but she'll just give it away or some shit. But anyway, so that then I found this big old squishy like woven yarn, real thick yarn, woven yarn, big old like comfy. But I'm like, holy fuck, it's so soft and squishy. So I found that. I'm gonna wash that. Then the guy's moving out. Badass brand new fucking Hawaiian shirts. I got a couple brand new Hawaiian shirts. I'm like, oh shit. And then like fucking 4 like hotel style white towels. I'm like, fucking boom. And I'll wash all this shit. I have a giant washer parked next to the laundromat. I'm gonna be doing laundry tomorrow. So all that shit's getting washed tomorrow. But so much shit. So let me think. And then a Venice Gold's Gym windbreaker. It's blue. Venice Gold's Gym windbreaker. I'm like, fuck, bro, that's badass. And so and then there's more clothing, right? And then this girl, fucking some tweaker street girl gave me these sunglasses, but they're Bose. That was less than a month ago. Bose frames, smart glasses. So they got all the fucking speakers in them. They're worth $300, dude. Trying to sell those right now for $250. So I got the Bose frames, the best sound I've ever heard in my life. They're glasses, but they have the sound built in, all to sound, and it's like crazy. It goes around your head. Oh my god, dude! Incredible sound. Incredible sound from these fucking sunglasses from Bose. And yeah, the fucking badass. Like, as a DJ, I'm telling you, I don't tell you lightly. This is the absolute best sound I've ever heard in my entire life. So much because it's just on the side. It's 4, so it's a surround sound. It's not just. It's earbuds are only one source. Earbuds are just one speaker in each. These have stereo speakers in the front and the back of the frames. They don't go in your ear. They just wear them. Like, I'll show you them, dude. They are badass. And I swear, man, they have noise canceling and a bunch of fucking badass software. And so when I've been watching shit, I'm trying to watch movies with these. Oh my god, bro. A straight hallucination, like, because you hear the outside stuff a little bit, right? But then I thought in the movie, and I was listening to shit, I thought a fucking fly went up to my ear. I'm like, get the fuck away. It was the fucking glasses, bro. And a couple things like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh shit. Like, it literally put sounds out there like even with headphones, I've never heard that, because the thing is they have speaker in the front and the back. So they, in effect, they have a 4-channel, right? They have a front 2 and a rear 2. So they're creating a 3D, like a quadraphonic sound, really, which you can't do if you just had earbuds or you just had headphones. You can't create that because you need 4 speakers, not just 2, to create that front and back. And so I was like, fuck, bro, I've been watching shit with these. The problem is at night, they're dark. They're dark, but dude, the sound, holy fuck. I was listening to Pink Floyd laying in my bed. Please listen to Pink Floyd. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Pink Floyd Pink Floyd live in Pompeii. I was like, oh my God. And then just movies, I'm like, they're incredible. So, but I wish I had more bass. But, you know, you have to have, you know, headphones really for bass. But incredible, dude. So came up on those. All right, so we're just starting on the list right now. So that's all that. And then we got, okay, recent scores, a bunch of these acoustic foam pads. So I got about 12 of these. So I could line a door or line something soundproofing, or I can cut these strips. I was going to make a border around painting. So I was going to make a pyramid border, cut all these into strips, right? Strip, and it'd be like a border all the way around one of my paintings. So that's what I'm going to do with that for art. And then my homie finds shit too. My rapper homie, he raps. So he found this fucking badass tripod. He's like, just give me that. So fucking professional fucking, it's heavy, dude. Like a real fucking tripod. So I'll get a little attachment and I could use it with the phone if I want. So I got that, and then I got this fucking, dude, there's an unknown weapon too. I'm gonna show you guys some shit. Where's it at? I'm gonna use it for art, but look at this thing. This is not YouTube, not a weapon. It's like a compressed air. It's a compressed air gun. So what I'm gonna do, like, I don't know what it's supposed to shoot, but my homie said he put arrows and shit in it. He said it goes up to 120 psi, 120 psi in the fucking shaft right here. He put arrows in. He said he's fucking stuck arrows in the shit. I'm like, fuck, bro. He said, yeah, you can have it, bro, because it scares my wife right now. I was like, I bet, bro. 120 psi. It's so hard to get to the. He was putting it on the ground and pumping this shit because it's like, that's a lot. 120 psi. So I was like, fuck, bro. All right, that's probably, I don't know what we're at. We're like barely half. We're barely at half. So I don't, it's a small shaft. So you could put like pellets or steel ball, but you know what I'm going to do? And I tried it. I poured water in there, right? And I shot the water. I'm going to pour paint in there. It's going to be my fucking paint gun, dude. So I'm making a big mural, a couple of big murals. So I'm going to fucking load it up with paint and like, boom, and then splatter paint some of the canvases like this. But watch. Look at that shit. Smokes. We'll do it again. It's so much pressure. It's so much pressure that it smokes. I'm going to fucking crank this bitch up. Hold on. The problem is it's so easy to hit this trigger. Yeah, 120, and that's legal. Air stuff's legal. You know what I mean? They have air-powered 45s and shit like that. You can get air-powered guns that won't really fucking kill you, but you don't need a, you know, it's not a regular gun. But legal defense, lethal defense. But like this motherfucker, goddamn, bro. Okay, I'm barely to half, like 60. This motherfucker, bro. I was like, you know what? I told my homie, you know what? I was like, screw in a fucking cartridge, so automatic. You know what I mean? Like a CO2 cartridge on top, so you could like boom, 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 boom. All right, watch. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know what it is. Like every time, like smokes a little bit in vapor, but pretty dope, dude. It's one shot though, you know what I mean? You got one shot. Doesn't really smell too bad, but it's fucking. So we got that. I'm gonna use that as a paint gun. Like I said, load up with paint and then fucking hit the canvases because it's gonna spray it out like a shotgun. I tried it with water too already, where it's gonna work great. So we got that, and then I found a skateboard deck, but I don't think I like it. So I found this skateboard deck, and I put the grip tape on it, right? But I wrote it. And I'm not digging it. I'm not. So I'm gonna take the trucks off and sell the deck for $20. But I got all the grip tape. Looks badass. Right. The other side's ugly. And it's not wide enough. I like a wider board. See how the trucks are sticking out? So I'll sell that for $20. They can keep the grip tape. A waste of grip tape for me, but so I tried it though, because I need a new skateboard. And then also fucking check this out. Also fucking 3 canopies. Like what? Okay, I just found this one at the end of the boardwalk the other day after the weekend. Just sitting there, fucking dead, just sitting there ready to go. Abandoned. People abandon shit all the time, but I was like, fuck yeah. A good 10 by 10 canopy. It's got a little L-shaped tear in it. So that's easy, you know. I mean, I'll put some duct tape on that, done. And then I found this on the corner. It's a 12 by 12 canopy, but it has no top to it. The canvas top is gone. To replace that canvas top is $60. Any color, a lot of different colors, and then put a canvas top on that 12 by 12 if I want. And then the first one I found was this one, and it's broken. This one I found in Santa Monica right here. This green and white one. Now one of the legs is broken, so I need some JB Quick and some baling wire and about an hour of labor, and I can fix that. That's a 10 by 10. So I got the 2 10 by 10s, and then the 12 by 12. I'll probably get rid of that. And those are canopies I need for the boardwalk. So for business, canopies check. And then a month ago, I found this table right here. I cleaned it. It was all nasty and mold everywhere. It was all fucking gross. So I had to scrub off all the mold and bleach it. And it's like, fuck, scrub the shit out of that and clean it up and make it good. So we got this folding table, right? You got to have your canopy out there. You got to have you got to have your tent canopy, 10 by 10. You got to have your table. I got the little chair. Right now, it's just a little camping chair, but this is my art chair I sit on right here. You know what I mean? It sits out like this. It opens up, it's just a little triangle chair. And then there's my art kit that I take. My complete art kit is right there. So I'll have to be taking that and a canopy or two, just one canopy for now. And then got to take that table. So now the only thing I'm lacking is like a 6-foot collapsible cart, and that will take all the shit to the beach. You know what I mean? You got to be like, okay, how are you getting your shit to the beach is the next step once you got it. And I was like, fuck, I got all this stuff now. It's awesome. So that's really good news, because for no matter what I'm doing for business, even as a mobile mechanic, I need a canopy. For me, that's a business. I always need that for business. So got the mobile canopy. It's great. So for snow cones, I was going to do coffee, tea, and hot cocoa, but it's more money and more complicated to start. So I'm like, why don't we just go straight snow cones? Because it's just ice and a bottle of flavors and a couple gallons of vanilla ice cream in a chest. So it's super easy. I don't have to cook nothing or any of that. So that'll, save up for the machine and get that. But for now, we're just going to be doing art. But I got everything I need, and it's got to make more artwork. So for the first couple times I set up, I won't be selling anything. I'm just going to be making art and then catching up, making a bunch of stuff. And then every piece of artwork I make, I have to scan it in digitally so I can have it forever and also make prints out of it. So I can't sell anything until I scan it all in. And I haven't scanned anything in yet. So that's another issue. So but that's fine. And I talked to my one art homie that's out there. He makes some badass abstract art. and I asked him if I could set up next to him and with a spot with a space between us. He was like, hell yeah. I told him I won't be in competition because I'm not selling anything. He's like, what do you mean you're not selling them? I'm like, oh, I haven't scanned shit in. I'm like, I don't want to lose any originals. But so that's the plan on that. Fucking, so we got the canopies, and then my bike's been having lots of flat tires, and then my chain got stretched. I had to buy another chain, and now my derailleur's fucked up. So I just bought a derailleur or $15 like derailleur, and so I need my bike up and going good. So in the meantime, so my bike was down. And if anybody ever see, like, look, this is how crazy it is. If people see me walking around, because I always have my backpack on, right? I'm always got the black backpack on at all times, and my beanie, and my bike is. So if I'm walking around, people are like, "Dude, what happened, bro? What's wrong?" I'm like, because they know, bro, I'm surgically attached to my bicycle, so they know if I'm not on my bicycle, like it's bad news. I'm like, fucking flat tires again, bro. This has happened every 2 weeks. This is the fourth time in a row. Fourth time. I'm like, if I keep returning those, I'm gonna keep returning those tubes to Amazon, and then like the refund takes a while, and then I can't buy the tubes till I get the refund. And it's like, I'm fucking going through Amazon hell lag, and then pop tire, slow leak. I'm like, oh my god, dude. So my homie, so it's like another day. So I'm walking around at the boardwalk. My homie's like, dude, I was like, my fucking flat tire again, bro. He's like, what do you need? I go, I need a fucking tube, and I need a master link for a chain. He's like, take this, and he gave me a whole beach cruiser, and I was borrowing it, and then he just said I could have it because he got another bike. He found that bike anyway. It's like, it's got all fucked up paint, but it's a perfectly badass, perfectly rideable beach cruiser. And so he's like, dude, I got another bike. You can have that. And so I got a beach cruiser now until I get my tubes for my yellow bike. The last ride I did on my bicycle, I did 40-mile in the day. I rode from South Venice all the way to the end of Malibu and back. And that's about 32 miles round trip. And then I rode more that day. So that day I rode like 40 miles. But at the end of the day, my tire went flat. And I've been down for like a week or more. It's been forever, dude. So I'm getting the tubes should be here tonight, and then so tomorrow I'll be riding my regular bike. But now I have a beach bike now too, so I can keep it or sell it. I'll probably fucking sell it. I only need one bike, but so I got that. My homie just donating. Oh, and the best part, I saved the best part of the ground score story. Like, there's so much ground scores after big weekends, and then just people moving out. It's crazy. Like furniture, fucking air conditioners, there's portable air conditioners. Those are a lot of money, bro. I just saw 2 perfectly good ones, portable air conditioners. I'm like, fuck, bro, a lot of good shit. Tall, like like a fan, tall, like tower fan. I'm like, some crazy shit. Guess what my homie found? Fucking found a Rolex. Fucking in like an old bag. Now I don't know. Some of the metal it might need cleaning. I don't know if it's legit or not. But he found a Rolex because he was going through all these bags that were put in there, but there were bags of clothes and all this different shit. Someone moved out and just put a bunch of shit throughout. But straight Rolex in a case, and then he just found another watch. And the other day, I'm like, fuck, bro. But he was really digging. He really taking stuff out and opening bags and going through stuff. I'm just going for shit that's out, that'll sit outside, like the trash cans or dumpsters anywhere, like good items, whatever I need. But I found everything I need. Oh, and I didn't. Okay, the list is not done yet. So then I need a master link for my bike. Well, one of the homies that runs the bike shop at the beach, he just gave me one for now. I got to pay him back later, but he gave me a link for now. So I'm like, all right, thank you, bro. And then one of my homies my other homie that gave me the bike, he gave me $20 because you know it's broke. He's like, here, bro, I'll give you $20. You know, just pay me back when you can. And I was like, thank you, bro. He's thinking about me. I'm like, fuck, thank you, bro. Nobody does that shit, bro. I was like, bro, you got some money now or what? Like he had a little bit of money in the wallet. He's like, yeah, sometimes I do that. She's like, not hardly for for you and hardly for anybody, you know. I was like, I appreciate that. I just need a little bit. Like that was great. So now I'll pay him back his 20. So that was really cool. But then also what I found, which I was lacking, I needed a toaster oven. I found a badass toaster oven, and it's clean. It's not dented at all. And then I fucking found this little microwave over here. It's not super powerful, but it does the job. So now I can do TV dinners and all that. So I got a microwave and a toaster. I was lacking both those things, and both those things are kind of needed if you don't have it. And I don't really have an oven going, so fucking stoked. Every time I step out of this RV, every single day, I ride around, something badass I find or something's given to me badass. Oh, we're still not done yet. Still not done yet. There was another table too, another folding table I couldn't bring because you know what? I had a whole box. I had a whole box of this. Let me show you this. Where's that box at? Uh-oh, where is it? Where did I put it at? Uh-oh. Is it in the front seat? No. Oh, right here. Oh, right. Sitting in my... Look. Look at this. Look. This guy's emptying out his garage. A fellow artist is emptying out his garage. Little like tiny man cave, right? He was a silk screener making shirts and art and different shit. He's like everything from this line up, you can take whatever you want. The table, this, and he's like, whatever you want. Anything from this line up, take it. I'm like, oh shit, bro. So I was grabbing little items and then all these brand new shirts. So what you're looking at right here, oh, and this badass jacket. So badass black thick Dickies jacket that I'm gonna fucking put I'm gonna put the RV logo on it, you know, DJ Darren RV. So I'm gonna print that. Heavy, but look at this. We got about 50 shirts. So I got a bunch of light sky blue, and then we got aqua blue, and then we got white, and then we have salmon color. So I have about 50 plus shirts for free. And so what I was going to do anyway on my art booth, I'm going to have my art hanging up, right? And art, you can flip through the bins, right? But I wanted some shirts eventually. So fucking just got all those shirts for free. Each shirt I could sell. You could sell shirts for $20. Now if I'm going to hand make each one. So I'm going to have a stencil and spray it, and then it might be like a handprint, right? And a graphic. I got to figure out some graphics, some quick shit to do. And it says Venice Beach on it. It's got to say Venice Beach and some cool and shit like Banksy style. Something fucking cool but quick I can do, and on like 60 shirts. Now maybe I do a couple designs, maybe 2 designs, 3 designs, maybe 20 of each design. But dude, that's all profit because I have the paint and the stencils to do that. It maybe cost me if I buy some spray paint, it may cost me $15. It maybe cost me $20. Just to say it cost me $20. That's be maximum. A can of spray paint and then some more acrylic paint. It's cheap, right, for what I'm going to do. And those shirts will look nice and they'll be hand done. Each one will be hand done, not commercial, and at $20. Dude, that's 60 shirts, right? 60 shirts at $20, right? And what's it going to cost me to finish that? $20. So 60. Let's just say we got 50 shirts. That's $1,000 right there is what that is. If I make those shirts good, and they're all different sizes. So medium, large, extra large, they're all in the right range. Each color has the range of sizes. I'm like, fuck, bro. About 17 of each color, and I got about 10 white ones. So I was like, that's a lot of money. You know, if I blew them out at $10, that'd be $500 real quick. But I'm gonna hand you those. It'll say Venice Beach on them. That's, you know, about 60 of them. I'm gonna keep one, probably one or two, and then fuck, dude, that's $1,000 right there, easily. $1,000 profit plus, really like 1,100 profit on that, which I wanted to do, but it's like I don't have the shirts in it now. I got all the shirts, and I have the hangers, and be fucking hanging those shirts up. I got shirts to sell, and fucking artwork, original artwork, and I'll have prints and shit like that. I'm getting so ready to go. We're ramping up. AI's been helping me with ideas and building it up too. So I'm using Google Gemini to help build this art business, and it's had a lot of phenomenal ideas. A lot of stuff I know because I've done a lot of business. I've started a couple businesses. They're all really good. But I was like, I talked, you know, Gemini. We've been talking, building it up, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to be the #1 business out there. So that's what Gemini and I we're all scheming that hard. And so I'm doing the steps. I'd say it had about 50%. It had some great new ideas and going through stats, you know what I mean? And then some of it was like, some of it I'd have to tell Gemini, because Gemini were coming up with prices and pricing schedules and where to put things. And we have to adjusting lab, but Gemini, some of those prices aren't going to fly on the boardwalk. So we're adjusting our business model and things to a full affordability. If you want to get something for $10, all the way up to like something that's a couple $100. So every single range buyer, if you want an original, if you want a print, right? If you want like a digital, I'm going to be doing digital art on, and it'll be printed on canvas, right? A flat board or a framed canvas. You can have it printed, and that stuff starts getting expensive. But so we figured all that out. So we're going right toward that. And then it's when I can afford it, I'm going to get the snow cone machine. And that's, you know, that's, to me, on nice hot days, that's guaranteed money. Artwork, you never know. I want to be making money, and snow cones is good money. So that's what, you know, that'll be the bread and butter. And then the artwork will pick up, you know, and the artwork will be good. And then I'll be able to afford more stuff and put more art out and then expand it, and then done. So good though. It's going so good. So right now I have all the equipment I need and then some to do art right now on the boardwalk, but I don't have a cart to get it there. So that's the next thing we're doing. And so I got the alert out. I've been telling the homies like, hey, I'm looking for a collapsible cart, but it's got to be a 6-foot one, not a 4-foot one, because I got some fucking tall shit to put in there. We need to put 5-foot canopies need to fit in there, so it's got to be a 6-foot collapsible cart. And then we need to make a special hitch on my bicycle, and so my bicycle will be towing it. But working it out, and if I can't, I might just build like a kind of like a real cheap kind of wood. I might build a little wood cart, but it won't be collapsible, you know what I mean? So I have to figure that out. But worst case is I have to build something with a couple little wheels on it, you know what I mean? A couple little tiny wheels, and doesn't need to be extravagant. Pretty easy, but so I'm excited about that. Now I gotta make a bunch of art now. Let's see what else. RV's hanging in there. I've been running the RV because gas price is so high. I've been running the RV on 1/2 E85 and 1/2 gas. E85 is up to 85% ethanol, like alcohol. So 85% ethanol alcohol and 15% gas is in E85. So I mixed that. I was running 2/3 E85, 1/3 gas. It was running good. Now I run half and half. The E85 is only 270 a gallon, and the regular gas here is 650 a gallon for regular. So it's less than half. It's you know what I mean? That's crazy. Like a third of the price almost. Um, and it's been great. It's been their RV's been running good, and I turn it off, and the engine doesn't stumble, and it's actually cleaning up the RV right now, and getting ready for when I'm ready to smog. The ethanol and the alcohol is cleaning up all the cylinders and all. It starts so good after a while, and it runs so good, and just turn that key off, and it doesn't stumble. Like fuck, bro. The idle is a little low. I need to turn the idle up a little bit, but other than like a little low idle, fucking running phenomenal. No backfiring, none of that. And it's cleaning up the motor. So I'm very excited about that. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Because we're on a schedule right now of not moving the RV because it's getting like 1 to 2 miles to the gallon if I'm moving it around. But if I'm on the freeway, it'll be 5, but we're not doing freeway. So it just costs a bunch of money every time to move this thing. So I've been mostly stationary. A place I'd be staying at 6 days a week, and I moved to another spot, then go back. But today we got harassed by the cops, so now I'm gonna have to move twice a week, like no more than 3 days at a spot. Then I'll have to move because literally we got threatened by the actual police this morning, and then pictures taken and threatened LAHSA LAFSA city officials yesterday, taking pictures of the RVs, 2 ladies in a Prius, and being very rude to me, saying I need to just dump my RV and go into a shelter. I'm like, yeah, no, I won't be getting rid of my home and moving in with a bunch of lice infected, Ebola infected, drug addict, homeless, stinky bumfucks, and be their fucking bunkmate because you're gonna be on some bunks and share the bathroom and everything. No, that's not an alternative. She's like, yeah. It's like that's what you're gonna have to do. Like, I beg to differ. I beg to differ, man. And all that is more money for them. So it's all a money game. So if I lose my RV and I have to be homeless in the system, then they get more money. Every person that's accounted for, they get more money for that. It's a lot. It's 150,000 per year they get or something per person. So they like that's a lot of money they want to make off me. Like more. Is that sick? This sick, guys, huh? That's the truth. What up, Curtis 6112? Yeah, it's terrible, 03. 1 to 2 miles to the gallon. I didn't even want to accept that as reality. But now look, I am running a flat tire in the back on one of the dualies has a flat tire. So it's a flat tire and my right brake keeps grabbing. So that's cutting the mileage, and the fucking flat tire in the back, one of them, like that's, and then we're just overloaded. So there's factors, but, and we need a new carburetor. That fucking carburetor has had it, but yeah, I'm like, holy shit, bro. Some of it was 1 mile to the gallon. It was crazy. It was fucked up, bro. But I adjusted my, I found good parking spots and I adjusted my schedule, so we're good now. But yeah. Right now we gotta get smog. Cops want me to get smog and get legal immediately, or they're gonna kill me. Not much. I just gave pretty much a full update, all sorts of crazy shit. Right now, I'm still thinking off the list of all the ground scores I've received and found everywhere. I almost adopted a very beautiful surfer girl. She's in an alley fucking mething it up, but like she had just started or something because she was clean. I'm like, what the fuck? I try to get her to my RV and clean up. I was like, come with me. You need to fucking sober up and get out. I don't know what she was doing, but she was like 5'11", beautiful blue eyes, tall, nice body, and long surfer hair. I'm like, what the fuck is this surfer girl doing in a fucking alley, bro? So I was trying to adopt her, but she wouldn't go. She wanted to remain in the alley with some crackhead dude. And I was like, man, what a shame, dude. She was the cleanest, cutest girl I'd seen. I don't know what she's doing in that alley, if she had a place and just going partying for a week and just lost her shit. But I had seen her my first time I saw her. I was coming home to the RV, and she was in the alley. Walked by her, and she was like, her eyes were all crazy out, and she looked all scared. I'm like, are you okay? Because she looked scared to death and lost, and she couldn't speak. I'm like, what's your name? And she couldn't say her name. I'm like, oh my god, are you okay, dude? I thought she was overdosing or something. So, and then she went off, and then she fucking sat down with some crackhead. I'm like, oh fuck, she's doing some drugs. But she was out of her gourd. I was like, oh god, I hope that girl's okay. And I saw her like the next couple days. She was sober. She was nice. And I'm like, you need to come to Marby and chill. You can sober up and fucking leave this, you know. But she's with the fucking drug dealer dude, getting the free drugs. So it's like a perfectly and still good. Like she probably just started doing that. So her body, teeth, everything's still good, still savable. No fucking brain damage yet. But dude, it's not gonna be long. You can't be in a fucking alley like that smoking meth, and you're gonna all deteriorate, permanent brain damage, all that shit. So I was like, man, that sucks. So she was the cutest, cleanest, just like a surfer girl. I'm like, fuck, what is she doing back here? I'm like, fuck, bro. And such a bummer. I'm like, what a great girlfriend she would be if she just not fucking do drugs, bro. Just find other happiness. And some girls will and some won't. Like it's just this terribly, like there goes a perfectly fucking badass girl. Like wasted, dude. Wasted. I've seen some good ass girls just wasted. I hate that shit, bro. Like, man, I hate seeing that shit. I hate it, but she was almost gonna go. She was asking where my RV was at, but I don't say that. I don't say where my RV's at publicly. I'm like, if you want to come over, let me know. I told her that twice as I was walking away. She's like, where's your RV at? And I said, if you want to come over, let me know. I'll let you know where it is. But I'm not letting no fucking crackheads know where I park. Fuck no, bro. Ain't no guys coming over to hang out. Fuck. And then she disappeared and gone. So she went back to something. Never seen again. Uh, that was a week ago. She gone. No. Went back to her normal life. She had a normal life somewhere, and she fucking fell out of something because she was clean. Clean. No fucking clean. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, where did you fucking come from, and why are you in the fucking alley? Really cute, naturally cute surfer girl, 5'11", gorgeous body with amazing blue eyes. I'm like, what a fucking shame, bro. The world's a cool place. Like, that'd be a perfect girlfriend for me. Fuck, bro. Let's see what other updates. So, bunch of ground scores. I have everything I need to do artwork on the beach, except for the rolling cart to get it there. So just now we need to be able to get my shit to the beach to set up. RV's running good though. I'm about to do oil change, and then get ready so I can get the smog. Cops said I have to have my smog done by next Friday, or they're gonna set me up for homicide, basically. And so I'm probably gonna be coined as a serial killer. So basically, they will be like, "Oh, it looks like looks like we solved the serial killer cases, DJ Darren." Like, no. So they're gonna be putting me up for homicide if I don't get smogged by Friday. Cops were at my door this morning. Cops, yeah, 03 knows. Cops were at my door this morning and telling me that basically, Like they come from the city. They're area. They're come from the city. They take a drive in to talk to me, and then they said tell this other guy to let him know. I'm like fuck, bro, I don't know that guy. I'm like oh, fuck. So we're gonna get that shit done. We're gonna get that shit done by Friday. Um, but nothing new. O3 knows this is O3. Is that nothing new? Bitch, we didn't get a ticket. We didn't get no ticket. We're good. And I moved. I moved the RV. We're at the new spot right now. That's why I'm streaming early because now we're at the Wi-Fi spot fucking early because the cop's like, can you move right now? I was like, I'm out of gas. I gotta get a can. I gotta go to the station. He's like, all right. He's like, all right. I gotta get the can. I gotta grab my change. I gotta the gas back at the Rouse and then grab my. He's like, all right. I'm like, I gotta cash back and then the can. I gotta ride the bike, but the bike's got a flap. I was home and take the cruiser. He's like, all right. Move later then. I'm like, I'll move, sir. I'll move later, sir. Fucking moving later, sir. And you know what my exact and I was like, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. He was very nice at the end. Like I was trying to explain things at the start, and every conversation with a cop, they're like, can you shut up for a second? Let me explain. And so that happened like 5 times. It's like, can you shut up? Let me finish. I'm like, sorry. I was trying to respond. Is that zip it? And then he was really cool at the end. And so he said, yeah, till Friday. I told him, honestly, this is exactly what I'm doing. I just got some money yesterday, so I'm gonna do oil change and then try and get smog and get all that going. And my EBT hits on Monday, on the 8th, and he's like, okay, that's Monday. So he's clocking. He's like, okay, that's Monday. I was like, I'm gonna get it done. When I get it done, he's like, all right, you got till the end of the week. But at the end, I said, oh, thanks for letting me know and being cool. And he's like, said something. And I said, trust me, I want to comply. What did I say exactly? I said, trust me, I'm trying to comply. I'm not trying to dick around. But my exact words, I'm trying to comply. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to fuck around. So it went good. That was good because he could have gave a ticket right there. You know what I mean? If I wasn't there, he would have gave a ticket. He pounding on the window. So if I wasn't in my RV, I would have got a ticket for no registration today. So we did good. And we were pleasant with the cop. After I stopped responding, I was like, okay, zip it. And he was cool. So that was cool. And he's the one, like, he gonna come back. You know what I mean? Like, he will be the one that'll give the ticket. He will find my RV and give the ticket. So if I don't comply or whatever, he's gonna be the one that's gonna find my shit and give the ticket on the window. Like, not the meter maid. This is the actual police in the fucking sedan. They come out from the city. So they make a drive out. It's not even Culver City. They make a drive out to come out to do that. Like that special RV enforcement police, usually no mercy. Last year they were threatening me, all sorts of crazy shit. It was crazy. So you gotta be real nice. Like yes sir, I'm fucking. Trust me, I'm trying to comply. So I don't offer resistance, and it's stupid too. So all that's going good though. So all that's good. Not even a problem. But that's a crazy way to start your day. But I've been at the homeless feed. Also, I've been going to the homeless feed for the last 3 days. So now I'm gonna be there every day. There's a homeless feed from like 9 to noon, and it's hot meals every single day from 9 a.m. to noon. And so I'm doing that every day now. It's Monday through Friday. And so yesterday there was this white dude. He's probably like 65, and he was a retired musician. So he was in there playing guitar, and then he had harmonica set up and also vocals. So, he was just playing motherfucking Santana. I mean, fuck, bro. Playing Santana on guitar and then singing. And then also in the interludes, a different song, he would be doing harmonica. I'm like, bro, if you can play Santana and sing it, dude, You're doing good. You're pretty good. So I was like, wow, bro. So in there, so I was in there and eating a nice hot meal, and they serve you. So this is a homeless feed, but you sit down like a restaurant. So it's like a restaurant. So everyone comes in, you sit down at a table, and servers come. They bring you the food, and they bring you refills of coffee and lemonade and drinks. You know what? And then you finish. Everyone leaves, and then they bring in another wave of people. You know what I mean? So there's a few waves of people. Everyone finishes. They clean up. Another wave of people comes in for like 3 hours. Um, so yeah, fucking badass guy playing live cover songs, including Santana yesterday while I'm eating a fucking badass meal. Like I was like, man, this is awesome. Fucking awesome. Like fucking live music for breakfast. That's a badass. And the food was badass barbecued chicken legs with bowls of rice and black beans with corn. Oh my god, dude, so good. So I'm doing that every day so I can make sure I have a big meal in the morning and not have to worry about eating. Sometimes I just don't eat breakfasts. It's like if I can go somewhere and eat, like I'm all about that. So that'll take care of my 5 days a week, my breakfast and like a big hot meal to start out the day, and that'll help out a lot. And also, another RV guy told me about two more food banks, and he gave me a bunch of food too. So I got two more food banks that have high quality food, including fucking fresh sushi and shit like that. Oh my god! So I just came up on two more food banks, and so we should I should be able to gain weight this summer. We got 99 problems, but food's not one. Isn't that how the song goes? I got 99 problems, but food's not one. I'm chilling on the couch with the Cinnabon. I'm chilling getting high with the Cinnabon. Let me think, what else? What else been going on? Crazy shit. Let me think. It's a little hot. Trying to keep like no altercations, so no choking people out, you know, no grabbing people, so we gotta be safe. So we're not no fucking around like that. I did allegedly I slapped a guy in the head a month ago for stealing packages, but that was allegedly, you know what I'm saying, in Minecraft. But everything else is good though. Computer is up. I only dip on the computer a little bit, but computer is up. Basically now I'm just waiting for my new government phone. We got the S21 5G phone coming for a government phone. That's great. And then I'm gonna be remonetized on YouTube in like a week or less. That's fucking awesome. So, and so it's good. So then I'll start picking up the streaming a little bit. Until I still don't have a regular streaming phone, but that will be coming soon. We gotta sell some stuff and make some money and work, and then I'll have a phone real quick. And then also I've been doing lots of physical shit, so lots of bicycle riding, but also I've been doing slacklining. You guys know what slacking is? Like slackline? Slackline is basically like the flat tow ropes that are put real tight between poles or between trees. You fucking walk on it, it moves like it's like a flat, like a tow rope flat. So I've just been walking on that. I used to do that in Seattle with someone that was really good, and we were really good slackliners, and we were trying to really go professional and do like trying to do break some records. At one point we're like, fuck, we should attempt the football field, so you have to walk a whole football field. We were walking on 1 inch. So up in Seattle we were walking on 1 inch tow rope flat. It's only 1 inch. The stuff like right now I'm not doing at the beach is 2 inch, but we were walking on a fucking 1 inch rope. Jump onto that. We're able to jump onto that rope and then walk. So we jump on. A lot of people don't even know how to do the jump on. So you fucking jump up to it and like whoop. So I've been doing that the last couple of days. I got a little bit fucked up. My lower back hurts a little bit, but I've been doing good on that. So basically walking slack line, walking at like 20 feet, and then turning around or walking backwards. So I'm almost walking backwards the entire way. So doing some pretty advanced slacklining. So I relearned real quick. I've been relearning the shit I used to do, but then also exceeding that because I never used to really walk backwards. Now I'm trying some new shit. So that's been a lot of fun. So hopefully I find a girl out there. Like, um, I was out there. One of the girls. This is the area right south of the roller coaster. It's an exercise area. They got rings. They got 30-foot ropes that you can climb up the rope, and all sorts of shit. And then the slack lines are permanently set up, and the volleyball court right there, and a whole bunch of shit, bro. A whole bunch of shit. Um, so one girl was doing like the real long, like the red silk sheets that they tie around, like, and then they go up them, and then they unravel. You know what I mean? So that thing was like 30 feet long. So she would go up that, wrap it around her body, and then she'd unravel it and come down and like twirl and crowd. So I was trying to get a video of that, but she wouldn't talk. I was not going to take unauthorized video, but I wanted to get a clip of that because that was some straight fucking circus shit. So like, oh, that'd be a fucking badass clip, but she was like already streaming, so she didn't respond. And then slacklining, and then there's rings, and then some badass looking girl, some strong girl, did the rings. You know, like the rings, and you swing from one ring to the other, and you fucking swing to another ring. So some girl was doing that, and then she came over and kicked it by me, and so she was talking a little bit, and then I'm like, fuck, badass tattoos and a cute girl. But I was like, she might beat me in arm wrestling. I'm like, shit, bro. After my recent fucking violent nymphomaniac experience, I don't know if I can trust any girls that could fucking probably out arm wrestle me. I don't know, bro. No sharp objects. No, if you can out arm wrestle me, you gotta go. You're off the RV. You're off the RV. You're too much. You're a danger to me. It's new rules now. It's new rules now. But she was cute though. So I've been doing lots of physical shit like that. And then also I've been practicing trying to do handstand push-ups. So just starting handstand push-ups is so difficult. So I've been amping up my ninja activities. I'll get some videos, some stuff too. I'm going to take some clips. Get some video clips for you guys and put them up. I was trying to do something very scary and difficult, but I couldn't do it. I was so scared. I tried to do it in 2 locations, but I was too scared. It's scary. If you fuck up, you're going to hospital. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should not do it. Just wait. So when I do that, I'm gonna film that. But I've been having some fun. No, I didn't want. I didn't want to record her, but then I was like, it was damn it. I stood there and she ignored me, and she's just doing her thing. I'm like, fuck, dude. I could have filmed her from a distance, I guess, but then I was like, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of rude though. She should have responded or something. My towels, still smell like girls. That's awesome. Even though my girls are gone and we're at timeout, you know, a timeout, no girls allowed, just till we re-security the RV. The towel smells so good. Like of the girls, I've been wiping my face with that towel, but I'm like, like, the perfume or the scent of a girl. It's like, so nice. I miss the one girl. I found Heather was so nice. This one little girl, she has such a cute body, but I thought she would stay, and she was, but I guess she couldn't resist. She wanted to go back to drugs or something. She did not say that, but that's too bad. It's too bad. She's my favorite because Heather, she had a really cute body, and just really nice and affectionate. So I was like, why would she leave? Because she was very nice and is enjoying herself. She looked like I told you, a lesbian soccer player from the Midwest. Adorably cute though. Adorably cute. I'm like, oh my god. But messed up. She had some scars, you know what I mean? She's fucked up from the street. But man, she's cute and nice. Pleasant. She was just a very pleasant girl. And also, it's a cute little body. Two separate things usually don't go together, you know what I mean? Usually don't get a very pleasant girl and it's a cute little body, but they're both. So I wanted to be there. I was like, come on, at least stay for a bit. Like she was gonna get her EBT back up, so she out there with no ID or no nothing, and I'm like, fuck, dude. People will do what they want to do, you know. I just thought there would be more like the girls that would want to get off the street or stop, or like that just started like the surfer girl in the alley, like. But people just gonna go down roads of destruction, whether you offer help or not. You're like, fuck, it's just a shame, dude. That's why, like right now, I'm only talking to and introducing myself to normal girls only on the, and it's kind of scary. You know, it's kind of scary because it's different. And so it's every day. Usually, today I did not. I don't think I did today, but every day I'm trying to say hi, introduce myself to a normal girl on a bike or roller skating by, or a compliment. That's a normal girl that probably has a job and a place. You know what I mean? Like it's not, and not completely insane. So that's the trying to road I'm going down. Trying to go down, keep down that road. And I did not like my last experience with the violent nymphomaniac. I should not have to feel like my life is in danger and someone's really physically trying to really hurt me. Like that's sickening to me. The normal girls, the worst you're looking at is like an argument. You know what I mean? Like fuck, bro. So I had to just time out for the RV and just think about things and go, no girls allowed on. I'm not talking to any street girl. I'm just gonna say hi to normal girls, but no girl on the RV until you just have to process things and make sure it's safe and you know maybe only normal girls now allowed on the RV, and it may not be that many now. We'll see. EBT, no, EBT is still the same. EBT is still the same. The scammers lost shit. You know, everybody at the bottom. You know, me and the homeless and everyone else that unaffected still good, but I think people that get larger amount. I'm not sure where it's affected, but not. I'm like right at the bottom level with everybody, so not that. We're like the minimum amounts. If you have a kid or multiple kids or something, I don't know. They tighten shit up. They definitely tighten things up, but I'm not sure. I haven't met anybody, but that's because I just don't know anybody that has like a bunch of kids and that has EBT and how they're doing. But no effect that I've seen. And it's different in different states, but definitely I hope they're getting the scammers out. Fucking. Uh oh. What? Cancel. No, cancel. Oh shit. Dude, it almost ended stream. I didn't even touch. I didn't. Oh my, bro. We're lucky, dude. I didn't even the button did itself. I didn't even get to the screen. Holy shit. Right now, I'm about to sell my scooter. I have buyers waiting, but I probably lost some, but it doesn't matter. When it's ready here real soon, then it'll fucking sell. And then I was gonna buy a Vespa, but I don't think it's for sale anymore. So we're gonna be real tight. Get 800. Should be $800 I get for the scooter, and I need to spend 300 to get my motorcycle running, but it has no registration. They want 800 registration. So I don't know about that, but we're gonna have to be real smart and come up with the money. So I might buy a used e-bike, and that way I can do food delivery on the e-bike, right? And then when I can pay the registration on my motorcycle, then I use my motorcycle for food delivery. But with $800, I could buy a used e-bike or a brand new one for like 300, like the bicycle style. So something like that, and I need to have money left over to survive and not die in the street. So something like that. Oh yeah, plus the kilos of cocaine, kilos, many kilos, so many kilos. And then let's see, art's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before I make money from art yet. So I'm already hired on Uber Eats. I'm already hired on Uber Eats and DoorDash. I'm already approved, ready to go. I can fire up and work anytime. I need to get my vehicle. But yeah, we can't ride my scooter because it's a registration, so we gotta sell it and get another cheaper scooter that's legal and get to work, or I buy like a cheap e-bike. Snow cones is good money. There's a guy out there already doing snow cones and ice cream. He makes a ton of money. He makes a lot of money right now doing. He's got like July. He's got like ice cream tubs like on the ice. He's got the whole cart like with actual scoops of ice cream stuff too and snow cone. He making a lot of money. You wrong, WW. He's my only competition. I won't be set up near him when I do snow cones though. But I know I already got a place where I'm setting up my art right next to my homie that does art. I'll be set up doing my art, and then when I'm snow cone ready, we'll see because the ice cream snow cone guy he sets up right next to my homie too. So I'm like, we can't have two fucking snow cone things right fucking next to each other. So I'm gonna probably move down the boardwalk to the busy part, the most busy part of the boardwalk, and be rocking snow cones all summer, dude, with ice cream. Such a high profit. Snow cones will clear. It'll clear 200 a day. It has to get ramped up, but it should clear over 200 every day. 200 should be the minimum every day, and that would be like profit. But not very difficult. That's why I'm doing snow cones instead of I was gonna do coffee, tea, and hot cocoa, but it's so much things, it's more money and more complicated, and the food license. Snow cones is so super simple, quicker money, and I don't think I need a food handler's permit, but I'm getting that anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. Ouch. And then while I'm chilling, I'll be doing art, so I won't be wasting any time because my art booth will have all the art. I'll be doing snow cones, and someone pulls up, they want the snow cone. Bam, I serve them up, serve up a couple people, sit back down and keep drawing my art. So I'll be doing live art every day, making art, and then I get up and make the snow cones with ice cream in the bottom. so I'll stay busy. Later on, though, once I have money, I may switch over to like coffee, tea, and hot cocoa, or do a combination. Because coffee, tea, and hot cocoa, if you can manage all three of those, you're gonna fucking make bank. Because you have hot drinks and cold drinks. So no matter what the temperature, you got to drink cold tea, cold coffee, hot coffee, cocoa. You got all the temperatures right there, but it's like about 500 to start that. Snow cones. If I want to just get the snow cone machine, it's only $50. If I want to get the wheeled machine with the snow cone thing, it's 150. That's nothing. So 150 for a wheeled machine that looks badass. Like it's like a popcorn machine on wheels that you fucking push around all fucking killer. It's like a display. So I'm gonna buy that for 150, and then the syrups and the ice cream. So my total all in on the fucking snow cone is like 180, under 200. I do need an ice chest, but I find those all the time. I can get an ice chest anywhere, and I just got filled out with ice, and I got my ice cream in there along with my syrups, about like 6 to 8 syrups and a couple of gallons of ice cream, and then done. Fucking done. Under 200 under 200 total cost, and then could be making at least 100 a day to start, but pretty easily 200 a day. That's only selling like 40 snow cones. Not much at all, dude. It's nothing for all day on hot days. 2 for 10, fucking all day long. Bam. I could just say $6 each, and then rock the 2 for 10 or 2 for 10. And then that's what's going to be anyway. And all day long, shrink, shrink, shrink. And then in my downtime, I'm making art that's worth money. Eventually, that will sell. And once I make an art piece original, I'm scanning it in so it's good as a print forever. So I'll be selling that with that original. I'll be selling that as a print and print on canvas for years to come. You guys understand that? When you don't sell the original, I could sell the original, but I'm scanning it in. So I have prints I can make of any size, right? And poster size. You want one of my Hello Kitties poster size? I fucking just print it up forever. 9 years later, I'm gonna be making on the shit that I made a month ago and last year. You guys, you know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying? That's forever income. Lemonade. What? Vegans doing lemonade? Shit. I know the lemonade person out there. Hold on, let me catch up. WW writing a fucking a book out here? What the hell? You know I'm Chinese on the inside. Lemonade stand would be good too. There. Oh shit. Oh shit. What happened? Oh shit. What happened? Oh shit. Almost removed WW. This touch screen's all fucked up, dude. You gotta watch what we do on this. There's a girl out there. Nice. There's a girl out there. She started with the little lemonade. Now she's got a full-on lemonade stand. It's all. She makes good money. Her and her husband, I guess. It WW it would not be. Honestly, the touch is probably acting on it. Honestly, WW probably the phone's acting on muscle memory. It's trying to auto remove you, like, because it's like it's used to that pattern. You know what I mean? It's like must eliminate WW. I'm like, don't jump the gun, government phone. It's like we recognize a pattern, must remove WW. I'm like, just chill out. Like both buttons, like it tried to end stream, and I went to touch the button to put cancel, and it did it on its own. I didn't even fucking get to the screen. I'm like, oh fuck, did it press OK or did it press cancel? I was like, oh shit, we're still on stream. Like, this touch screen's on this phone. I don't. It's terrible. I don't like it. This is a terrible government phone we're on right now. I can't wait to get my S21. My Mexican, she's gone. Q. I had to put away because I already explained it. She was a literal violent nymphomaniac. And she tried to break my leg in bed, like like for real on purpose. So yeah, she got out of the ropes and chains, and she she was able to get the gag ball off and somehow got out of the cuffs and the ropes. I was like, I thought she was secure. So no shit. We had to let her go. After she tried to break my leg in bed, which I explained earlier, like physically try to break my leg for real. I was like, what are you trying to do right now? I was like, I can't go to sleep now. I can't go. In my mind, I'm like, I will never go to sleep next to this woman because she gonna hurt me. And we did fuck in like 2 hours. And I was like, all right, Darren, you got about 5 hours. You better stay up. Have you ever had that pressure in bed, Q? Where like, oh man, I'm tired. But if you nod off, you're laying next to a girl that just tried to break your leg. We'd already fucked like 3 times. And it's like 10 minutes later, and I was like, she wanted to keep fucking. I'm like, girl, you need to chill. We've been fucking for hours. You need to stop. No, I didn't say it like that. And I was like, girl, chill. Let's relax for a bit. And she's like, and then she started pushing her leg and started pushing my leg into splits and try to break my leg in splits. Anyway, so yeah, she had to go. So the short story is she had to go, Q. Violent nymphomaniac, and I had to make sure I was awake until she left at like 8 or 9 in the morning. I'm like, stay awake, stay awake. It was like, dude, it was like that, like Jason or like the Freddy Krueger's. Like, dude, if you go to sleep, you're in danger. It's just like the movie. I'm like, I'm like, oh shit, 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10. I'm like, no, don't go. I was so sleepy. I'm like, no, stay up, stay up. She's gonna hurt you when you go to sleep. Anyway, we explained it already. Lemonade. Why is this fucking seat so compressed all the time? I think it's like this is collapsing. Oh, okay, put that on the end. No wonder. I'm at a heavy angle right now on the street. I had to move to the street, so I'm at a fucking heavy angle. Oh, I lost my wood ramps. So I have 3 wood ramps I use that I drive up on so I can level my RV because you're always leaning to the right. So if it's too much, I put the ramps out and I drive up on them and it levels the RV. Well, I left them on the street like 2 weeks ago somewhere. So they're gone. So I'm at an angle right now. It's crazy to try and cook too. If you try and cook in a pan, like all the stuff's on one side of the pan, you're like, fuck, dude. It gets difficult to cook because shit will spill out of your pans. Yeah, I know. Like they're old anyway. I need to make new ones, but I'm like, fuck, bro. I was like, how could I forget the ramps? Trust me, I was bummed. I'm like, fuck, bro. So we'll remake it. It's like $30 to remake those, so I'll remake them. But I'm like, dude, I wanted the ramps. I like the ramps. So, but we're all right. It's all good. Minor loss, minor loss. We've been coming up so hard. Like I Dude, I told you guys everything that I just found and ground scored. It's an incredible amount of stuff. I'm like, fuck the ramps, bro. Because I just found everything I needed to do my art business. 3 canopies, table, a white tablecloth is beautiful, and then a colored tablecloth. I'm like, holy fuck, tablecloths. Already got a little chair. My art kit's already ready to go. I'm like, fuck, bro. And I found a toaster oven. I needed one. And I found a fucking microwave. Needed one. Bad. And they're both great condition. I'm like, dude, anything I think of, anything I've thought of in the last month has materialized, including girls, including that nymphomaniac. Because I was questioning things and I was thinking, do I need a nymphomaniac in my life to match me? And I was like, should I go to Sexaholics Anonymous fucking meeting and me and a nymphomaniac and like she'll be at my level, you know? And then less than 48 hours, I met the only nymphomaniac I've ever met in my entire life, and besides the fact that she was violent at any time, you never know, she could be violent, trigger. But I was like, oh no, dude, I do not want a nymphomaniac. No, careful what you ask for. But it was good to know. It was good to know because I was just thinking about that. And then I got a nymphomaniac, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is not cool. She was gonna eat all my food too, but I was like, that was okay. But I was like, dude, violent though, violent nymphomaniac. That's a no, no. Nymphomaniac. That was already too much. So it's been crazy, crazy lessons. Yeah, slightly homicidal. I was like, don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep. I was so tired. I was so tired. I'm like, don't go to sleep, Darren. Don't go to sleep next to this big booty Latina. She already tried to break your leg because we're still in bed. I was like 2 in the morning, and then we fucked like at 4. But I was still like, no, I'm not going to sleep. I was so tired after that. I was like, fuck, bro, I gotta go to sleep. I was like, no, 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 I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, that was not as I envisioned. It's not as I envisioned. Still though, I still I'd rather have met her and had that experience than not. It's something I wanted to know and learn. And I had never met a girl that could match me, but that could exceed me. I'm like, something's right. If you're exceeding me, you need help. You need help. You need help. It was very interesting. Like I said, I was just wondering about that. In less than 48 hours, she materialized from nowhere. I've never seen her and never seen her again. I don't know where she's at. Never seen her in this 2.5 years. I'm at the beach every day, all over the place, and so I don't know. I don't know where she go, where she came from, but like I got the information I wanted to know. I'm like, okay, it helped me figure out some things, big time. Like I learned a lot. I'm like, okay. So for me, great learning experience, but slightly dangerous. But it's fine. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy, and I handle myself and not be injured or not be murdered. I I'm pretty good at that. As long as I just keep good. Like my only danger is me like running my mouth in public, or like instigation between me and other fucking guys or some. You know what I mean? And so as long as I just be like chill and you know don't be aggressive, then I don't need to worry about anything. You know what I mean? Like I get myself in trouble. So if I just keep cool, then I'll stay out of trouble. Finally the sun's going down. Oh, I've been making alcohol. So right now I'm brewing lemonade. Dude, you guys are gonna love what I'm making. So I've been making batches of homemade alcohol. So basically, what we take, let me take the chat here. Slightly homicidal, but you know what? She's a big booty Latina, so I'm gonna let it go. You'd be surprised at the things you let go for a perfect big booty Latina. I mean, I was like, okay, maybe we can get past this extreme nymphomania mania. But the actual like, you want to break my bones? Nah, I think that was a deal breaker. I'm like, that's a deal breaker. I'm like, baby girl, that's a deal breaker. When I can't go to sleep next to you, that means you're gonna have to leave in the morning, sweetheart. But well, I never been in that situation. I never been assaulted like that. And like going, oh fuck, bro. I'm like, has this girl killed people? I don't fucking know nothing about her. She was Mexican, but she had some Native American. So like Cherokee. So she was like Mexican, but probably like a quarter Cherokee. So I was like, oh fuck, some fire. I could tell by her eyes. She was sexy. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck, bro. You're looking at a dangerous combination right there. So anyway, we've been making alcohol. So basically what I buy is the little half gallons. This one's the organic lemonade. So basically we buy from the store organic, like, okay, what we're gonna make? We're gonna make a hard lemonade. So we buy the half gallon. We pour out about a cup, right? Leave some room right there. We add a half a cup of sugar. We add a half a tablespoon of yeast, bread yeast, and then you just let it sit for 10 days. And like you gotta let it breathe. Like I have a cap on it with like tissue paper so it can breathe right now, but like things like bacteria and stuff can't get in and out of it. You don't want to leave it open. You don't want flies getting in it, so you have to cover it with something. And so that's how I have the method. So this one's been sitting since May 25th. So I put the date on it right there. And so this one should be about 10% or higher. So what we also have in this, so this is organic lemonade, but I added the juice of 2 lemons. What the fuck, bro? I added the juice of 2 lemons, and then also a tablespoon of honey, and then I got some free raspberries. So I split the raspberries up between two because I'm making 2 batches right now. So I split the raspberries between the two. So we have a fucking raspberry hard lemonade, and I gotta let it. I'll taste it and see how hard it is right now, how what the alcohol level is, and then if it's too sweet, then we gotta let it sit and let it go up to maybe 15%, and then kind of filter it. Right, filter it out so it's smooth, and you let it, and then you put it in the freezer, and it kind of kills the yeast and separate that. Then you pour it and let it go clear, and then once it's clear, get it clear, then it's ready alcohol. Then you put that in the freezer or and just keep it cold. And what you got is a really fucking good. And I'm telling you how when you're growing the alcohol fresh from the bacteria. It's not like a cheap commercially produced alcohol added to gin, added to, you know what I mean? Like this is the best that you get because it's like a mead, like, you're making it yourself. So I can't emphasize how clean it is, and it can kind of sneak up on you too. A real giggly, happy, buzzy drink, but you could get drunk pretty quick and then not know it, but go, oh fuck. But it's real giddy and happy. I've never been like hungover or nothing, and like it's strange. A very high quality alcohol when you brew it yourself. So this one's badass. This is gonna taste so fucking good. So we have a raspberry organic lemonade. We'll get it to like 15%, and then and I keep it ice cold. Right, it doesn't really freeze in the freezer, so I keep it ice cold, and I would like to pour that over crushed ice. So get a cup, fill it up with crushed ice, pour that over that. Fucking good to go, bro. Like or like I was doing before, just do a bunch of shots. Like I would do like 10 shots, but it's like wine though. It's basically like wine. I don't have any like wine glasses, so I was just doing a bunch of shots of it. But just because I lacked like a big glass. So that's the hard lemonade. That's pretty much done. So we're like 10 days, or we're like, I don't know, 12 days in on that. It should be done, pretty much almost. And then this extra one, I'm gonna start a batch every week, so I always have shit. Right here we have cran pineapple. So I've tried them all. I've tried cran grape, cran raspberry, and all different ones. I don't like red wine, and so when I did cran grape, it tasted too much like fucking red wine, and I'm not a red wine fan. I fucking hate red wine and anything that tastes similar to it. I love Welch's grape juice, but fucking alcoholized, gross, dude. I'm like fucking. I can't stand wine. Like I can't. A white wine chilled, that's good. I love that. That's fine. Red wine, I hate it. So cran grape was too close, making me want to puke when I drank it because it was like 15%. It was strong. I'm like, ugh. So I prefer the best one I've had is the Ocean Spray cran pineapple. Like I said, you pour some out in a glass, you drink that, right? You drink that while you're chilling. Half a cup of sugar, half a cup or half a teaspoon of bread yeast. Now, if you want to be professional, you buy the wine yeast on Amazon. You buy wine yeast and use that, and that'll be a cleaner flavor and a cleaner stuff. But you don't have to. You can use bread yeast and it'll taste just as good and perfect. But if you want the extra little 5% flavor and just a better yeast, you buy the actual, and they have different types of wine yeast. So you buy a specific wine yeast, it's pretty cheap, and then you add it, and then you make your mead. Now you can make anything you want in alcohol. You want to make Gatorade, you want to make 15% Gatorade, you can anything with sugar. I'm telling you guys right now, anything with sugar, like, or you can add the sugar. You can make fruit punch into alcohol, like all anything you can put sugar on, bro. Yeah, I don't fucking like red wine. I always hate it. It makes me want to puke. Fucking hate it. So this batch is on the 28th, so 7/28. It's just gonna be so good because it's cran pineapple, but it's got the fucking raspberries in there. Oh my god! And the raspberries with the raspberry lemonade, that's probably gonna be my fucking favorite. And so what I'm doing right now is I've been talking a little bit with. There's a guy on YouTube. He's called Rainford's Brew Lab, and he's a guy from England, and he brews a bunch of alcohol. My homie in the park was brewing alcohol last year when we had the fallout with IBL. Remember, IBL maced me, and then he got arrested. My homie from the park was making alcohol, and that's when I first was like, "Oh fuck, this is good." He's like, he made that. He made it. It was good. I was like, "Holy fuck!" And I was unexpectedly drunk that day. I was like, "How the fuck did I just get drunk?" It was a sneak. I was a sneak. I was like, holy fuck, I'm drunk. I was like, that was such a creeper. I was like, holy fuck, I shouldn't even be drunk. What the fuck happened? And ever since then, I've been wanting to make my own shit. And since his videos on YouTube, Rainford's Brew Lab, I've been like inspired. And so I've been telling him like what I'm making. And he's got great videos. So check him out if you want to make like some of it like a hard lemon soda with the carbonation. You can make hard lemon soda, and it's all different combinations of things to make. All legal too. Yeah, no, we're not talking about. This is not ethanol. It's not making ethanol. This is not any of that. Just don't even be going down the fear road, dude. We're not. We're not. We're not distilling alcohol. WW. Don't even be mentioning that again. Chat's gonna be like, oh my god, Darren's gonna go blind. Oh three. Look, look. I've been telling you guys. Wait, where you guys at? Look. I've been telling you guys. Look. So when I'm slightly blind, so what? Wasn't Jesus blind? Like, or he healed blind? Dude, Jesus come back and heal my blindness. So one of those things. Anyway, look at this alcohol. It's great. Kids, do not listen to WW in chat. and trust me, I'll give you a lesson on ethanol and moonshine production and the history of it and why. Don't make me like 2 hour lecture. As long as you shut up, I'll fucking do a 2 hour lecture on ethanol alone. Shit. It's not the ethanol, it's the methanol in there. The ethanol doesn't fuck you up, WW, but get your shit straight, son. Come on now. And for people that like say like you have this, say you make this, right? And it's 15%. You can make these up to 20%. But say you want to make that even stronger. Well, you can legally, you can freeze it, right? You freeze it. So you freeze all the water in it and you poke a hole at the bottom. And so everything that drips out, the alcohol is going to, alcohol is all going to come out, and all the ice and water is going to be fucking left behind, most of it. So you double it. So if you fucking do the ice method, basically it's not distilling, but it's like a legal way. That's the legal way people do. So they don't have to distill if they want to make alcohol like a lot stronger. They put it in the freezer and then you take it out and let it melt, and all the alcohol melts out while the water is still frozen, most of it. So you can, and then if you did that a couple times, then you'd have you get very high proof. But I don't fuck with none of that. I'm just doing basic legal making mead, my homemade mead. Fucking badass. Yeah, I love this batch. This is gonna be my favorite batch. Both of these are gonna be good. The cran pineapple and the lemonade, both with raspberries. I did have one batch that I did that did not turn out good. That was peach, and I blended up like a whole can of peaches. I blended up in there too, and it became like murky, and I just didn't like the smell. Like and it wasn't rotten. It just became smelling like orange juice. And I fucking hate alcohol with orange juice because of bad teenage fucking tequila sunrise and too much alcohol with orange juice. I can never have that again. Oh, this makes me want to puke. And so I threw that batch out. I tried it. I filtered it and tried. So it's supposed to be like peach, man. I made it peach and then and then a bunch of fresh peaches in there and blended in. It was like disgusting, or it was disgusting. I'm like, oh fuck, I could never drink this. So that was that batch I poured out. That was utterly disgusting. But if you like oranges, then like a high alcohol orange flavor, then like you would have been good. I was like this. So that's the only batch I fucking detested and poured it out. But fun, yeah. We're gonna try a little sample of my raspberry lemonade right now, because I need to see what alcohol we're up to, because it should be ready. We're like 12 days on this already. 12 days. And I also cook up. So each of these also has 1/4 teaspoon of cooked yeast. So that's used as nutrient. So if you cook yeast in water for 15 minutes and boil it, you kill it, but that's good nutrient. So active yeast goes in there, but there's 1/4 teaspoon in each one of cooked yeast that's been boiled that it kills it, and that acts as a nutrient, and the yeast feeds on that. So that's some of its nutrient it eats, as well as with the sugar. It needs nutrients and also sugar to make the best. So we're fucking. Next step up is using wine yeast. Shit, where's my? I had a shotty glass. I just found a shot glass. There we go. What the hell? Where did it go? I don't know. Did I take it out? What the F? I got a whole fucking walk in there. Alright. I don't know where it went. Yeah, that sucks. Get that out. Damn, I found 2 shot glasses. Oh, maybe they're in. Alright, I know where they're at. Hold on, hold the horses. Let's see. Hold the horses. Try not to break it though. Come on. Can I just get 1 shot glass? Dude. Alright, I'm gonna fuck with that tomorrow. I just took 1 out because I'm like, my last shot glass I broke. I was like, I need another shotty glass for my alcohol testing. Alright, we'll just test it in the stainless. We'll just test it. I don't know how to filter because you got a bunch of stuff at the top. Some of that's a lot of floating raspberry, like it's gonna float. I do not want that in my drink. So I don't know how we're gonna pour this. I almost see like a tube. I don't want to get rid of the stuff on top either too. That smells delicious. There's a lot of I can smell alcohol, but it smells so good, dude. Fuck. All right, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. All right, how can we filter this? I'm just gonna filter it slightly. I'm just gonna filter it with my finger. Old school. Let's try it. Oh shit. Fuck, that's alcohol. Okay. Whoo. Hold on, let me think. Do I have to move tonight? No, we're good for the night. Okay. A lot of vapors coming off. A lot of vapors. This is strong, dude. All right. Let me try it. No chunks. Oh my god. Whoa. Now what I've also learned, that's pretty dry. What I've also learned is what that means. What it means when dry. Now, I always like sweet drinks. Now when I make the stuff, when I make these things, they basically eat all the sugar. So if you're thinking like your cran pineapple at the end is gonna be all sugary like cran pineapple, but just with alcohol, no, because it eats all the sugar. So it's like it's cran pineapple, but it's dry when it's done. That's what they mean by a dry wine, a dry mead. When it's dry, it means that the sugar's gone and it's that dryness. This is real. This smells sweet, but also you can smell the alcohol. Um, but holy fuck, I thought this would be more sweet. It's a little bit of sweetness, so you can wait till the sweetness is gone, right? Or you can leave some sweetness in. Um, fuck, that's so good. This is the best one yet. I didn't cringe at all. I knew this one's gonna be the best combo yet. It's the organic. This is the organic lemonade with fucking fresh raspberries and a tablespoon of honey. Fucking so good. Oh my god, dude. Now I'm drinking this warm, right? Warm and unfiltered. You know how good this gets when you fucking chill it? With absolute, when it's like super chilled cold. And then if you put that over ice, now you have like a fucking island drink. So good, dude. So good. All right, let me try again. Whoa. That's so smooth. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble with this one. I'm gonna get in trouble with this one. This recipe is it right here. Now in the future, I'll make this with wine yeast, and it'll improve it 10%. It'll improve the quality the last 10%. That's the best you'll get though. Wine yeast, and then everything I've done, and that's the best you can get. You can't improve it anymore. You're at the top of it. You know, you're brewing, whatever you want to call it. Basically, by brewing it. Oh my god, that's so smooth. Warm too. I should be cringing right now, or I'd be like, ooh, you know, that's so smooth. It tastes so good. I could also sell something like this, you know, sell drinks at the beach, allegedly sometimes. Who knows? Um. Oh my god, that's like fucking can't. Oh my god, bro. When I One of the homies on the boardwalk, He was drinking. You know the square. It's a square bottle of some alcohol that looks like raspberry colored. I don't know what it is, but it's like a lemonade. It's a raspberry lemonade or something. But he had a whole bottle of that he was drinking with the homie, and I had my homemade uh organic lemonade, no raspberries, but just a standard lemonade that I had last week. I was drinking it out there on the boardwalk. I was finishing it because I had a little amount left. I was drinking it, and he tried that shit. I said, bro, yeah. I said, I made this, bro. This is my lemon. Literally, this is DJ Darren. This is DJ Darren RV fucking hard lemonade. I'm like, you want some? Try it. Better than fucking Mike's. Way better than Mike's lemonade. Any of that store bought shit is better. And he drank because he's drinking a professional bottle of some expensive. I don't know what it is, but raspberry alcohol lemonade. And he tried my shit. He's like, holy fuck. He's like, damn. He's like, your shit's better than my store bought. I'm like, probably. Probably. And I could still do better too. I could have made the alcohol on that more. And if when you're done like this, if it's too dry at the end, like what I do at the end is I can kill the yeast with the freezer and temperatures. And once all the yeast stops in the process, you stop the process, you can add sugar to it and blend it if you want it to be sweeter. But you have to stop the yeast process, and then if you want to sweeten it up, you sweeten it up at the end. But most people don't. They don't do that. But some people might want a little sweeter with alcohol. You know what I mean? Like I may want a little sweeter alcohol on the shelf. It'll be able to sit in my freezer forever. You know. But for me, I'll probably like honestly, I'll probably have a cup of crushed ice. I'll sprinkle over some raw sugar, a couple packets of raw sugar, and I'll pour that fucking drink over it, all over the ice. This right here, oh, so fucking good, guys. I wish you could fucking try some right now. I'm. We're drinking right now. We're drinking now is what's happening. Drinking stream. That is smooth. It's not aggressive either. Like the alcohol is there, the sweetness is pretty much gone. It's too easy to drink. That I'm telling you, that's a dangerous drink right there. I already feel a little bit. That's a dangerous drink, and then we're gonna let it sit and bring it. It's probably at 12%. We're gonna bring it up to 15%. Holy fuck! I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be that smooth. This is the first one that I drank when it's warm, where I didn't cringe a little bit or be like, oh, like a little bit of like, like not, dude. It reminds me, you guys. It reminds me of cotton candy. It fucking tastes like cotton candy. Oh, it's good for you, Jackie. My policy is I never get drunk ever, but I will have a couple drinks, but it's pretty rare. If you know me, like, it's pretty rare. This will be like, I may drink, it might be 4 little sessions, like, or 3 buzzes if I drink the whole thing 3 different times, but I don't like being drunk. I don't like getting drunk. Yeah, and this is homemade. This is high quality. So, as far as quality goes, this is the highest quality you can get in the world for alcohol because it's brewed myself. So it's the smoothest. It's the most healthy for you, the most natural. We Man been doing this for thousands of years since the days of Jesus. We've been making this. You know what I mean? Since the days of Jesus. Fucking this ain't nothing new. This is mead. You can make honey mead. You can make it out of honey and water. Like I said, you could take a Gatorade bottle and make it alcohol. Anything, any liquid you can make into fucking alcohol. Like anything, like a Dr. Pepper. You want a Dr. Pepper a gallon of Dr. Pepper alcohol. Anything, like anything. Root beer. Want to make it real alcohol? Fuck. So that's what blows me away, like the combinations. So, but I think I found my favorite combination, which is fucking raspberry lemonade. The only thing that would be like just as good might be strawberry lemonade. Now I have some strawberries, and I'm a little too late to add, but I'll make another batch. I'm gonna add some strawberries, but probably to lemonade. So maybe I'll make another strawberry. It's time to start another batch because it's been more than a week. So every week I'll start one of these. And when I go out, I'm trying to pour out for my friends, so I'll share with my friends. So I don't drink all of it. I go out to the homies and try and pour them a cup, because I want to share. I want to share my alcohol. This is badass. It's so good for you. It's clean. It's clean. I used to be a terrible alcoholic. So I fixed myself. I was in AA when I was 16 years old, dude. But I my own program. I fixed myself. I don't fucking live a life like that. I stopped drinking like an alcoholic in 2003 in October. I know the actual day, October 11th, 2003 was the last day that I drank like an alcoholic. Now it doesn't mean I didn't have after that I would get drunk once a year average for a bit, but I didn't want to. I was like, fuck, but it was way better than what I had been doing, which was a lot. It was a lot. And then now I don't get drunk anymore, and there's never a blackout. But I was at one point having a lot of hundreds, a couple hundred blackouts, partying hard at a youth hostel. We were doing shots and bottles, and girls from all over the world coming to the hostel, and I had a bunch of weed and slinging weed there and making money and just drinking vodka and shots and beautiful girls from Ukraine and Jewish girls and the Japanese girls. There's so many beautiful girls and shot, and weed, shot. A lot of drinking. So that period was nuts. I had a lot of blackouts and gotten trouble and shit. But yeah, after 2003, I you know wised up, and of course with the help with the help of the Lord. The Lord is the foundation of my program, but I also made a 3-step program. If you guys want to know, if you want to stop drugs or alcohol or addictions, I have a 3-step program. If you want to know, hit me up. I sell a course. It's only $1 million for my 3-step course. On that. Hold on. I'm so glad I can enjoy one drink. My whole life came down to a rule of after 2003, a 2-drink maximum. After 2003, 2-drink maximum. If I'm having 3 drinks, like why? Why, Darren? You're trying to get fucked up. If you're drinking 3 drinks, you're trying to get fucked up. And why are you getting fucked up? 2-drink maximum I had, and then after they just get better and better after everything else. But no. Floyd, who is that? Oh, Floyd Mayweather? He got ripped for 500 million? Oh fuck, what happened? That's a damn $500 million? That might be most his wealth. I don't know. I don't know if Floyd he doesn't have he don't have $1 billion. He makes a lot, but he spends a lot. That might be most of, I think I would say that's most of his wealth. How, dude? What the fuck? What happened, bro? How can we get in on that? I mean shit, I'll check it out. I like Floyd Mayweather though. He's a true professional, man. He's cocky, but he can be because he's a fucking phenomenal fighter at what he does. If you're fucking phenomenal at your job, I mean, if you're at the top, you're fucking phenomenal at your job, and you do what you love, and you fucking love it, and you're a fucking badass at it, and everyone knows you're allowed to be cocky, and you put the time and the blood, sweat, and tears into that, into becoming that champion. Fuck, you got the right to be cocky. You shouldn't be too much, but when you're a master of something, you have the right to be like, yeah, fuck you. I'll give you advice on that. You know what I mean? People will give you advice on the thing that you're a master at, and you'd be like, you shut the fuck up. You're an amateur. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So they could get testy. But so I don't see him as too much attitude. I know he's done some fixed fights though, but I appreciate his hustle. I don't player hate. I appreciate. Sweet. Dude, cheers. You guys, this is so fucking good. What unexpected. I didn't think I was going to drink. Now I'm drinking with the pulp. There's some pulp and the yeast still in there. This is raw. This is not even filtered yet. Not even cold filtered. So, and warm. If I can drink, oh my god, because like I said, I like sugary shit, and I don't like it tastes like wine. This is great. This is what you would call back in the day. This drink right here, this is a panty peeler. Panty peeler. You serve that drink, and the panties are coming off because that drink is so good. Fuck, I can't wait to have that drink over ice with a little bit of like raw sugar. You know what I mean? A little bit of raw sugar on top, and then pour the drink in and be like, fuck, dude. I maybe like a little umbrella. I may even put a little umbrella on top. Like, put my feet up. You know what I mean? Like, sipping my. God, bro. I'm already at the beach. Yeah, I'm already at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be out here chilling with pina colada style. I'm really good making mixed drinks. I used to make badass homemade strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas, and things like that. So fucking good. Some with ice cream in a little bit. Some. Oh my god. Pina coladas with a little bit of ice cream. Holy fuck, bro. Holy, you wouldn't even know there's Bacardi 151. and Malibu rum in that, and shit, you'd be like, you can taste some alcohol, but then you have like you sip down like a third of that drink, and all of a sudden you're all hot. You're like, fuck, how come my face is so hot? Because that motherfucking Bacardi 151's kicking in, and you're like, how'd that happen? I love like a good mixed drink like that. But like I said, I don't drink. I hardly ever drink. So. I love being able to have just one drink. Usually, I just have one chilled beer, like in a chilled glass at night. I love that. I still love just like I smoke weed every day, but I love the routine I had at my mom's house. I had like a nice chilled glass, uh, a tall beer, like 16 ounce of fucking Sam Adams or some bad Carl Strauss beer, and get ready for movie time. Smoke a bowl, got my chilled beer, and I fucking start my movie like that. That's good times. Wow, that's pretty dry. That's pretty dry now. I gotta get some weed tomorrow. Pretty much out. I'm making my homie keeps giving me good amounts of weed, so I'm getting kicked out. I'm buying like weed for like $10, and it lasts for days. It's great. So we're saving a lot, saving good money on weed. Shit. Oh, behind taxes. Oh, I bet they might take him down. Nice. Smoke another bowl. Chill. We chilling. We're chilling with hard raspberry lemonade. Smoking some weed. Let's go. That right there. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that's like 10%. This drink that I made right now is right now better than every single White Claw out there. Better than the peach cans I used to get with Turbsky. It's better than any of the store bought shit that I've had, and by far, raspberry lemonade. I can up the alcohol. I can let it sit more. I can keep bringing the alcohol up if I want. Fucking shit, bro. Like the homie at the beach said, he said it beats his expensive store bought shit. I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I'm like, watch. That's not even the best. This is the best batch yet. Holy fuck. This will blow away anything at the fucking liquor store. This is nice, enjoyable, smooth. Mm. For me to drink that warm and for that to be delicious and not want to puke, fuck that. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm pretty sensitive on stuff. Like it's got to be real smooth for me not to want like. It's like, oh, that's great. This is I'm gonna be in real trouble with this one. Shit, I already feel it too. I already feel it right now. I'm telling you, I highly suggest you guys try some homemade mead just for the experience, and not if you're sober. Don't be fucking around. But if you're able to do a drink, you just want a drink or two, smooth, something nice, just chill. You can make anything you want. Honey mead, different things. Very nice. Or if you're someone that likes wine, you can make your own wine. so good, dude. Let's see what else for updates. If anything goes on, I try and take a little pictures. I did a graffiti update. Instagram's got updates of stuff, so pictures and the short videos are gonna be on my Instagram. Same, DJ Darren RV Instagram. Same as YouTube, everywhere. Kick, same shit. DJ Darren RV. But short videos. I just captured a band yesterday. Upload that 2 songs that they did. But I'm gonna keep loading stuff up that I find that's interesting out there and fun. I'll put it up on Instagram and some shit to my YouTube now. Now that we're gonna be remonetized, now I will upload shorts and I guess shorts to YouTube and then pictures and shorts to Instagram too as well. Dual, so we can get ad revenue and get the Google AdSense. I got to turn that back on for YouTube. We're getting remonetized, so we want to get paid from YouTube. YouTube been stealing my money. Like when they demonetized me, it was like 200 a month plus, and it was gaining. And they demonetized me. I'm like, fuck, bro. This December 2024 and all 2025, and then I had record like hours and figures on my YouTube. I'm like, bro, if I was making money like 300, 400, 500 like some a month, I'm like, fuck, bro, YouTube's been taking that money for like a year and 3 months. My biggest peak on my channel, I did not get the money for. YouTube took it all. That's why oh man, these motherfuckers, bro. So we're gonna go back again, and we're gonna peak it. We're gonna be doing some long streams and shit, and the watch hours are gonna be way up, and the YouTube time and the ads. It gets ads to see we can get some revenue going, and fuck around. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, about to be remonetized. Fine. Facebook. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm even gonna fuck with Facebook. I don't really. When I start DJing here soon, then I'll go live on Kick when I DJ. And if I go over to Chicken RV, then I want to be on Kick and try and get KCIP and get monetized. But other than that, I'm staying YouTube and Instagram. And when I DJ, that'll be on Kick. But all platforms. But Kick, I can DJ live on, and I can keep all my mixes on Kick, so people can download and check them out. And that's what I want. I was good at Twitch back in the day, but I'm like, fuck that. It'll be on Kick. So my DJ presence will be heavy on Kick on a regular schedule. We'll DJ like Friday, Saturday nights on a regular schedule. Fucking broke my pipe today, so I had to fucking tape it. I taped it together in the middle now, but yeah, dropped my pipe today. It lasted about 6 months, which is a long time. That bowl, it smoked out a lot of people, a lot of weed through that bowl, a ton of weed through that bowl. But it's cute. I like that pipe because it's got 2 frogs on it. I love the little frogs. I love the frogs. Chat, what else are you up to? Who else is left in chat? We'll probably end stream pretty soon. It's been almost 3 hours, which is kind of long for just an update. Let me think what else. Dude, I already feel buzzed. I'm just buzzed on that little drink right now. So it's over 10%. If I'm buzzed so quick, it's over 10%. I'm pretty sensitive because I never drink, guys. So when I drink like just one drink, like it feels great. It feels so good to not be an alcoholic. I'm telling you that. It's so bad for you too, but it's so nice because the first half of my life, I couldn't get enough alcohol, puking and blackouts and all the trouble that goes with it. And I fucking hurt friends accidentally in fights and stealing shit and DUIs and crashing my car, all sorts of shit. Everything that goes with fucking drinking. But it's so nice to live a life and just be able to have a drink and chill. I tell you what, it's the best thing in the world. It's like that's all I wanted. I never wanted to be alcoholic. I just like I just wanted to be able to have a drink and not get drunk. Just enjoy a beer or a pina colada and be cool. And so it's very nice to be at the point of life like that. And smoking weed is great. Like I love weed, and that's my steady thing. So, but it's so nice. And I never get close to drinking and driving. I will never do that. So if I have a drink, then I'm not driving till the next day. Even if it's just one drink, I don't drive. But it's so nice to have one drink and chill. Oh my god, that raspberry lemonade is so good. Holy crap. I only had a little bit. I didn't even drink like a full wine glass of that yet. I wonder what percent. You can buy a little tester that floats and stuff, and then it'll tell you like what percent alcohol is in there and all that. But yeah, as far as updates, things is pretty good. Like I said, doing a lot of art and having a lot of fun with some girls. But we put the girls on hold due to violent nymphomaniac. But we're going forward with the art, and the scooter will sell soon. So we'll see if we get to work, or we'll see snow cone money. We'll see. A couple things to do to make some money. All legit, and then we got to fix the RV. We still got to assemble my motorcycle, so I have my motorcycle to ride for the summer. They want 800 for registration, so I'm gonna have to pay that. So I gotta save up $800 to register my motorcycle. It's gonna be crazy. So that's a goal. Work up to that, and then buy some DJ equipment, and then we'll be good. So far so good. Summer fucking this whole year's been badass. Let's see. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of anything new. I told you guys everything. It's a complete update. Let me think. Let's see. I guess that's it. I can't really think of anything else. Oh, my homie also gave me some Apple AirPods. So I got some fucking AirPods too. I can't use those. He found those in the trash too. So I got some Apple AirPods for sale. We gotta sell those tomorrow. Try to. Fucking badass. Yeah, it doesn't take much. That's what I like about that too, WW. Like I don't think I even drank a full wine glass, but I could feel a little buzz and it's nice. It's like, I just want sometimes maybe I just want a little buzz or like I really like the homemade alcohol, but or one beer. one 16-ounce beer, but really it's just one now. Like, it's plenty, especially if you got like a full meal. Like, I would like the perfect thing would be like fish and chips, a big ass fish and chips meal with one beer. That's perfect, dude. With a bunch of lemon, like lemon in the beer and lemon on the fish. Oh my god, dude, that's heaven. That's all you need. That's all you need, honestly. You know. Shit, I'm getting hungry. I want some fish and chips now, so bad. Yeah, I hate that scooter. That's why I haven't fixed it yet and finished, because it keeps having issues. And I've never been at this point where I just kind of like gave up for some time. Like, I'm so sick of that scooter and working on it. Like, I'm like, I'm just gonna have fun with some girls and do art. So that's why I've been like just ignoring it for a while, because I'm like, I can't fucking stand it. And the place I'm at most of the week, I can't work on it. So there's only one day a week I can work on it, and then usually I'm with a girl or I'm doing art. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to fucking see that scooter. But I have like a full day left on work on it, and then it should be good. Like, should be. It can better be. I'm sick of fucking ordering parts and working on that thing. That's a fucking scooter from hell. But it's good. The motor's good. It fires up. It's a good scooter. So, it's just got that electrical fucking problem, and I'm about to fix that. So it's fixable. But it's like, we're in too deep. WW, we're in too deep. Like, what am I gonna give up? No, hell no. I gotta get my money. I had so many buyers lined up at 800. Like, I got 8 or 10 buyers lined up, ready to buy at 800. But like, I'm like, fucking, I don't even want to see it. Fucking sick of it. So once it's gone, we're gonna celebrate, and I don't know what, but we're definitely gonna celebrate. We're gonna go fuck yes, get our $800 and get the fuck out of that. Fuck that. I got the Honda's best motorcycle they ever made. You guys are literally sitting on top of my motorcycle right now. The best fucking bike Honda ever made. Oh my god. That's what we need to assemble. Fuck the Chinese scooter stuff. Yeah, Chinese scooters are terrible. I hate them. That's why I like Vespas. Vespas is what you want. Yeah, Chinese is terrible. All the Japanese stuff's good. Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and Yamaha. Those are all good. And then for Vespa is the best scooter. And Vespa, Piaggio, same thing. Phenomenal. Italians make good stuff. It reflects the society. China's a fucking shithole. That's why everything they make is a shithole. China's collapsing hard right now. I'm like, let it burn, dude. Let it fucking burn. No human rights out there. Oh my god. There's terrible shit out there. And just not giving a fuck. Caught so many times putting with poison, different things that are deadly, and like fake shit, fake food. China's the number one putting out fake foods like plastic egg. They're faking food and it's plastics and different shit. Like, fuck, bro. That whole fucking country needs to fucking implode into a giant fucking sinkhole. China's like, it's not all the people, but it's enough people to keeping it like that. Like, fuck China, dude. China, fuck you. I hope you fucking implode, China. China, you're getting what's already coming. You've been bad. China, you've been bad. You're getting what's coming. No fucking morals, dude. China lacks fucking complete morals and ethical treatment of animals and people, and they do fucking organ harvesting, and they're fucking dirty. Not that our government's not dirty, but compare fucking China to Japanese people, dude. Completely different culture. Japanese people are eloquent. It's safe in Japan. It's fucking Japan is great, and they care about quality. They care about quality so much that they will commit suicide in with a business failure. You know what I mean? Like they are serious. Complete opposite. Fuck China. Japan. Love you. Love you, Japan. Fuck you, China. Can I say that on YouTube? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'll be getting my money though. I'll get my money for my Chinese bike, and then that's it. I will only repair them. I will not. I got that one for free from H Tombs, but after this, I will never. I will never collect one to flip. I'm not going to be flipping anything Chinese ever. I will go and be a mobile mechanic and go to a place and repair your Chinese piece of shit, but never ever again will I ever collect one, even if it's free to flip. I'm done. I'm done with Chinese bullshit. And I'm gonna have my motorcycle up, my dream motorcycle. So fuck all that. I don't need none of that anymore. Check the street real quick. We good? Oh, you know what? Yeah. What else? What else? See, yeah, let's see. Plans. Oh, and I got my medical all sorted out and stuff. So, oh, so I'm gonna go to the dentist next week. That's pretty awesome. Shit, I'm coughed to death. Oh. Shit. And then one of my RV homies gave me a lead on a good dentist, so much I came out. So it's good. I got some overdue dental work to do. And I can't eat some foods now, like because I got a big broken tooth and then another slightly broken one and then a filling. But I can't chew stuff on my left side for quite a long while now. And I can't have stuff that I used to do for weight gain. Like I can't do trail mix and shit like that because it hurts. Like there's exposed gum. So it'd be nice. I'm gonna get all my teeth fixed. And they don't put implants in on my right. I need one implant later, so I'll have to pay for that. But everything else I'll fix, so I'll be able to chew again and be able to eat like all the stuff I need so I can gain weight. So I'm super excited about getting the teeth done. But the implant I need to do on my right side, probably like $2,000. So at some point I need to get steady making money and then get steady enough to where I can make a $50 a month payment on a $2,000 implant. And then my teeth will be back to perfect. But Medi-Cal gonna take care of everything except for the one implant. So it's good news. I'm like, all right, I can do that. No, I'm gonna get up to the point. I'm gonna, I'll pay monthly on, for the implants. It's $2,000 though. It's a chunk. Shit, for me, that's like 2 cars. Yeah, China's getting what they deserve. I like the Vespas the best. Vespas is so nice, especially the new ones. The tits. The Vespa GTS 300 is the best scooter ever made, and it's everything that scootering should be. That thing goes 90 stock. It's fucking so nice. It's so nice. It's a $10,000 scooter. You can get those for a couple grand. So I'm like, fuck, that's insane. That scooter's like a motorcycle replacement too, because it's fucking fast. Like you'd be like, you could like, it's like 2 in 1. Automatic too. It's automatic. It's so fucking sweet. Yeah, I know. VP just went to the dentist. Yeah, I'm going this week. Can't wait. I just got recommended to a guy in Chinatown. So like a Chinatown guy. Come check it out. But that'll be great because I really miss that trail mix. Something I like. I just can't. Not gonna be able to gain weight. I need to be able to chew on both sides. So it'll be great. They do crowns too. So if it needs a crown, they'll do it. They might do 2 crowns. Who knows? 2 crowns on this side. Who knows? And then a filling on this side. I don't know if they want to do a crown, and then implant. I'll have to pay for later. But that's great. I'm getting that done. Oh, and then let's see. Since saw you guys last, oh, I did fuck my face up. I don't remember if I gave that update or not, but I got fucked up at the skate park. My fucking face went into a square rail at an angle, and it swelled up, but it didn't bruise really. But this whole area was numb, and now the area keeps getting smaller, but the whole area is numb because the nerve got hit so fucking hard. Probably a fracture a little bit, right? Right on the cheekbone, right on that, because it went like this. The railing hit like at this angle, boom. But yeah, it's still like this whole area right here is still numb down to my lip, like this whole chunk right here, this whole area right there, like tingling numb still. So it's been like a month, so I'm still recovering from that. And then that was like a couple days after I split my lip. Fucking when I slipped and hit my fucking sharp ass counter here at my sink, I was like, fuck, dude. So those two things happened in 1 week. But yeah, my face is still numb right there, waiting for the feeling to come back. I haven't skated since then. I'm kind of like, I don't want to. It was unexpected, like it always is, but my face going in that rail was not supposed to happen. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to chill on skateboarding for a bit because I was fucking fucked up. If I would have hit my nose, it would have broke my nose. If I would have hit my fucking teeth, it would have knocked all my front teeth out, all of them. It hit my fucking face so hard, but right at the right area. So I was like, dude, that's why I've been taking a break on skateboarding and also, violent nymphomaniacs. I don't have time for any of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, guess what? Medi-Cal covers a free Uber to the dentist and back, dude. Isn't that sick, dude? I'm gonna take the Uber to the dentist and back. I don't even have to take the bus or ride my bike. I'm just gonna fucking Uber. Medi-Cal Uber that shit, bro. To the dentist, and I guess the Chinatown dentist. It overlooks like a bunch of shit, so it's like the view's all incredible. I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. Incredible Chinatown dentist view. I'm like, fucking Uber there. I'm like, let's go, dude. So I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna look at how many stars he has, but you know, let's see. Hopefully he's a good dentist. But yeah, I can't wait. That's next week. Yeah, I'm overdue. Yeah, I know. I hate it too. In my RV, I'm all about that. One of my rules in my RV was I didn't want any sharp edges anywhere. I just don't like it. I want everything smooth, sanded, rounded with wood. Like all the wood I want is soft and rounded. Like, and that counter I have it's fucking it's pastel pink with sharp edges. Two things I hate. My worst color I hate in the world and sharp ass fucking edge. I'm like, dude, I hate the whole thing. The whole sink I hate. And now it split my lip. I still feel it. I still feel the like it's scarred a little bit, so I still feel the ridge of that cut on my lip. But I will replace that with a nice piece of wood and all sense so nice and soft. So everywhere your hands go, it's nice and soft and friendly, like a fucking log cabin is how it should feel, you know? Yeah, dude. The teeth was like I was an inch away from being all my front teeth. I was an inch away. I was just like right here, bro. This is what the whole bar hit me like this. So here's the straight bar, and I hit my face went in like an angle. So if it would have been right here, it would have been broken nose and all my front teeth out. So there it was right there, inch over, done. Nose and all front teeth gone. So I was like, it hit right on the ridge. It hit this whole ridge right here, and this part most. That's why I can't the fucking bar because the straight bar hit that edge most. And that's why all the nerves out now. But all the way up to my teeth, and on the top of my gums and my teeth, I was like, holy fuck. I got so fucking lucky, bro. So lucky. If it would have been on my eye, it would have broke my eye socket more. So like right in the nook of my fucking face, I'm like, that's the best place it could be. And if you're gonna take a fucking square bar to the face, like it, I hit so hard, bro, it went bang. You know when you hit a metal bar and it rings? My face fucking rang. I was like, boom. You could hear my face hit that shit. I was like, oh my god. I was skating with this guy from Japan that could barely speak English. I'm like, oh my god, I'm hurt so bad. I'm like, am I bleeding? I'm like, am I bleeding? I was like, fuck, bro, because my face hurts so bad. I'm like, fucking, my eye was blurry. I'm like, oh my god. I told him I was done. I said, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm injured now. But it's fucked up, dude. Skateboarding will fuck you up. Ow. Now my lower back hurts just but I've been doing a lot of slacklining and handstand push-ups and some crazy shit. So like I kind of overextended myself a little bit. So Gotta do some serious stretching the next couple days, and just do more stretching and like kind of yoga, just kind of stretching, and that way I won't get get so injured. Stroke off, what up? Stroke off, what's up, dude? Are you back at the pad? I made a comment on the video on the video when they kicked you off. I called them no content RV because they're kicking off the content. I'm like, it's fucking stupid, bro. Like, ridiculous. They finally had a girl on. Finally, I'm like, I mean, I didn't see any of that, but Lala, I'm like, I'll watch a clip of that. At least they finally got a fucking one girl on there. But I'm glad you went out there though and got on there and whatnot. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see Lala's appearance. I'm not gonna go like far. I can't leave my RV for long, but if they come out this area or like a state away, then I have a homie to go out. I have a homie with the car. We'll go hit him up. That we're ready to snipe. So I got another homie. We're ready to snipe. Uh, if it's relatively close, even maybe 2 states away, to fucking road trip it. But I have to secure my RV. Shit, like I literally had police knocking on my RV this morning, like right after breakfast. Shit. Shit, time is it, dude? Let's see. I guess all the updates is done. Oh shit. Is it past fucking 10? I think it is. Oh well. Or 9. Oh, I pick up my tubes tomorrow. I'm waiting on my tire tubes to get my mountain bike back up and get back to riding. I got a beach cruiser now too. It's pretty badass, but I like riding my bike and I hate when it's down. I've been going through lots of flat tires. I might change out the tire. I might steal the beach cruiser's tires and put them on because they're pretty badass, like black, like street tires. I'm like, fuck yeah, they'll be badass. Even though they're not like cream colored, they're not a color. I wish they were a color. It's gonna make my bike a lot better. So, beach cruiser, I might just fucking eliminate it into parts. See, other than that, doing good, making good progress on things. Got a lot of fucking artwork to do. I got some huge canvases I found, and I painted them white. I whited them out so they're brand new again. But I have a 4x5, a 3x4, a 2x3, a a, a 1.5x2, and then a bunch of little canvases. So I got to knock out a bunch of shit to make. Saint. I like Saint. I want to hang out with Saint. I think if I got tipsy, if I had a couple drinks and I stream with Saint, like there'd be a lot of fun because we'd probably do a lot of backyard wrestling. It'd be pretty fun. Like Saint, he can be aggressive, but I known people like Saint, like and party with people like that, so it would be fun, dude. It'd be funny. Other than that, I don't know. I never met Chicken, but Chicken be cool to me. But yeah, Saint I like to stream with, and then I don't know who else though. Dang, it's got a leak. Should probably ride my bike down to the beach and check it out real quick. I love riding around. Go check on the homies or weird shit. Ground scores. Every time I go out on my bike, I find some badass shit. Getting blessed with so much like things that I need, and then all the things I need to set up on the boardwalk. I don't watch Stony. I haven't been watching any of that. I don't see any of that. I don't know what even's going on. If there was any good content out there, I'd be watching it, and there's not. There just isn't. So that's all right. I plan to turn it up though this year, so we're getting there. We're getting there, and I'll be able to try. I got my motorcycle up pretty soon, and like I said, we got a homie that he down to fucking snipe the RV, but not if it's across the whole United States, you know. But if it's in Austin, Texas, then we could fucking hit that up, dude. You know, something like that. So, but other than that, let me think real quick. Any other updates? Been finding blankets and killer shit. Shirts. Oh yeah. So I told you that a guy he was cleaning out his garage, so I got like about 60 brand new T-shirts that I'm gonna print up something on each one with Venice Beach and a little design and cool and sell them for $20 each. So if I get at least $1,000 profit on that, just from those free shirts, I'm gonna hang that shit next to my artwork, and people got the little shirts for $20, handmade. Because a tourist shirt, a regular printed commercial tourist shirt, is gonna be $20. I'm like, fuck all that. It's handmade, and they'll be obviously handmade and look cool. And I'll put that right there, handmade. Venice local handmade T-shirts, and people are like, oh, right, like might as well. You might as well, instead of the commercial shit. So right there, that's 60 T-shirts at $20 is 1,200. So at least 1,000. Looking on that, so I'm excited about that. But that was a come up, and he had a table too, but I couldn't fucking take it. It was too heavy because I was carrying a whole tub of the T-shirts. And I was like, fuck, I'm trying to go back for the table. But then my homie's like, I was over there with my art homie, and he's like, I don't have his phone number. I'm like, fuck, bro, I need to go get that table. There was still a table there, but I couldn't take all that on my bike. And he's like, fuck. I was like, well, let him know. I was like, let him know when you see him again. A fucking a white folding table to set up. I have one already, but like another fucking table, like, it was perfectly, it's great condition, like new condition. I'm like, it's like $60. So I'm like, shit like that. Hell yeah, bro. Venice is cool, man. Cool like that too. He's an artist. He's a professional artist guy. Fucking. What else? I'm gonna go ride my bike. Bike. Yeah, I'm gonna steal the tires, the black tires off the beach cruiser, and I'm gonna take the cream colored ones and put those on the beach cruiser. That's the beach cruiser is gonna be the art bike because the frame's going to be all different drops of different colors and all crazy, like a collage of all different crazy colors. But yeah, my mountain bike's going to be badass tomorrow. I got to build it up, build it with the tires and the new tubes, and then wash it up, give it a little bath real quick, and then fucking be ready to go. Ready to go. Right now, I've been on the path of lightening up my mountain bike. It started like 29 and a half pounds or 29, so I'm at 28 pounds. And so my goal is getting to like 23 pounds on the bike and able to do like BMX tricks on it. So the total I'll spend on it over time will be 700 total, but getting that weight to 23 pounds on my mountain bike, it's an old classic. My fucking mountain bike is badass. The frame is fucking badass. So I'll be lighter than like a $5,000 to $10,000 carbon bike. So so I was like, holy fuck, AI is helping me find the parts and stuff that match. They'll fit my frame and all that. So I was like, shit, gonna get to 23 pounds. And the carbon bikes, the lightest carbon bike you could get for over 10, maybe 15 grand is gonna be 21 pounds. So carbon bikes are between 21 and 25 pounds. I'll be right at 23, a little under. So I like that for $700 on a bike from 2001, I'll be outperforming $10,000 carbon bikes and be able to BMX on it too. Like I do a lot of endos. Like I'll be doing a lot of like endo tricks and endo 180s and I'm gonna put pegs. I'm putting pegs on the front of my mountain bike because it's like I do BMX stuff, but I also like mountain bike. It's two different things in one bike. But my shit will be like 23 pounds. I'll fucking be tearing up these motherfuckers that have like, they all got the like, they all got the gay ass like tight ass fucking bike uniform and then the little shoes and they got their little helmet, all this shit on their little $10,000 carbon bike. I'll fucking pass them up on sandals. You know what I mean? I'll have my sandals on, just chilling, backpack, just like sipping on a soda, like riding with fucking just one hand, just chilling, soda chilling. No, I love it though, my bike, because I do a lot of biking now. Is permanent part of my life on a regular basis now and for transportation. So I want a really good bicycle. And my bike in 2001, my bike was good, but I'm doing the upgrades now on it, which I upgraded. So I was going to do like a carbon frame, but with AI talking about it, like I have a special, this frame that they made with this thing is so light and so special. Like it's better than carbon. So the weight savings is outside of the frame. The frame on this bike is like 3.5 pounds, and the carbon ones are like 2.5. So AI is like, yeah, carbon has weaknesses and it can break and crack. So it's like, I got the best frame on Schwinn that money can buy. This is basically Schwinn's, like, it's like the same geometry as the race bikes from 2001. And I guess right after that, a company bought them out and then the quality went down. So this is the last of the most badass Schwinn bike, and it's a disc brake edition, which most of them didn't have. This is disc brake edition. 2001, my bike was 1100, but it needs upgrades now. So we're in 2026, doing lots of little upgrades. The upgrades I'm going to be doing buying hydraulic fluid brakes. That's only $50, right? And then we're doing double walled aluminum tubeless rims and a set like that. I think it's like 200. And then we're getting tubeless tires that are lightweight. So, and that's a lot of weight savings. $60 each for the tires. They have Kevlar in them. And then we're doing carbon fiber seat post, $25. Carbon fiber handlebars, $40. And carbon fiber cranks, I think they're like 100. And lightweight pedals. And then we're upgrading the forks to forks that are half the weight of my current forks. They're like Manitou or Manabu, something, I don't know, but and that's all of it. That's all the weight savings I could do possible on my bike, pretty much. That gets me like to a little bit under 23 pounds. So I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So AI was making sure that like shit's gonna be compatible for my bike, and then showing me what's available. It's so nice, dude. I didn't have to look up any of that shit, so I was able to figure out the parts I need for all my upgrades, and then the price of all those things. So it's nice. It's nice. So over time, I'll be, bit by bit as I can afford it. I'll buy little pieces and upgrade, and my bike will get lighter and lighter and lighter, and be having a lot of fun. There's a big BMX scene out here. A lot of people got the adult BMX bikes, the big ones, 24-inch or 26-inch out here too. So I was just riding with a couple of those guys from Santa Monica the other day, and like I used to do tricks and stuff like what they're doing. So I was like, we're talking and having a bunch of fun. So I'll probably be hanging with some of the BMX people, because I'll have front pegs on my front wheel to be able to do foot tricks and different shit like that. And I'm doing foot stoppies, so using my foot to stop the front wheel and go endo and come down. And so I'm fucking probably gonna hang with those guys a little bit and fuck around. But there's a lot like the BMX club up here. It'll be like 100 bikes or like 200 all riding like all through, all crazy, like a whole bunch. Venice is cool because you got groups, all different people coming down. Could be roller skaters or skateboarders or like BMXers. It's pretty fun. But anyway, so it's the end of the update. I'm gonna cut stream and chill. Let me think. What else? I built a new skateboard, but I don't like the skateboard deck, so I'm not skateboarding right now until I get a new skateboard deck that I like. And other than that, I've been biking around, saying hello to at least one normal girl every day. No street girls, only a normal girl, saying hello, trying to say hello every day. Lead a normal life, and we'll be working here pretty soon. Everything. I wish it'd all be faster, but things happen at their pace that they do. So, but yeah, I'm doing really good out here though. Doing good. This is a fun year. This is a fun year. And what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I can't make some art. I got some big, like 4 foot by 5 foot. I got some fucking huge pieces to make. I told you my friend found this weapon too. This pressure gun thing. So this thing right here. So I'm gonna fill this in with paint. I'll fill this in with paint in the end. So I pump it up like this, and I pour the paint in. Pour the paint into the top, right, and then keep it up, and then be like, look at that. Can you see the smoke come out? Oh, smokes such super high pressure. You don't know what it's for. I don't fucking know what that thing's for. Like it's not for like there's nothing to load like pellets or like paintballs or nothing. Like my homie gave it to me. He's like it scares my wife. I'm like, give me that shit. I'm gonna fucking fill it with paint, right? All different colors. I'm gonna have a big canvas set up like 5 feet away. I'm gonna fucking pump that motherfucker up to 120 psi. Put some red paint in, and it's like, and then boom, shoot that shit. It's going to splatter that shit. So I'm gonna shoot some fucking paint at some canvases with that thing. It's gonna be my new paint gun. So that was fun. And then let's see. I guess that's it. I'm gonna cut stream. I guess that's the end of the news and events. Things been going good. Been getting really blessed. I just want to keep things being blessed and not have anything go wrong. I got the most comfortable bed in Los Angeles. It's undeniable. My bed area is bigger than a king size. And I have all my art in there. It's got all the lights and all the art and the wood. So nice, dude. I got the best. I got the best fucking bedroom in LA. Chilling. And then as soon as I get some money going, maybe when I sell the scooter, I can start my storage at $50 a month, and I can get all this shit out of here, and it'll be back to the RV having room in here. I do need a storage. We need to pay $50 a month storage and clear this motherfucking RV out, and then just continue working. So that'll be one of our bills, paying the storage every month, until I don't need it anymore. But that'll be nice. So step by step, hopefully I want, most of the stuff will be done, I think, by July here. We're on a good pace right now. And I got the scooter. We're gonna get a chunk of money from the scooter. I'm getting $800 for the scooter. It's worth $1,500, but I deducted the scooter down $700 for the registration, so it's worth $1,500 because it's a brand new motor race scooter. It's not stock. $800 is a low price, but there's a lot of people that want to buy it, but I'm kind of lagging. But I will definitely get my $800. Maybe I should have put 1,000 on there, but yeah, we're getting $800, so that's great. And I got a couple things to sell. We got the Apple EarPods to sell. I got the Bose frames, smart sunglasses to sell. I still got my speakers to sell, a pair of them for $100. So I still got a couple of things to sell if they'll ever sell. Get rid of all that crap. But yeah, things going good. Guess that's it. Getting hungry. I'm gonna make some food and ride to the beach. Chat. I'll check you later. WW. Check you later. Next update. Well, I'm gonna be starting streaming more now because I'm getting remonetized, but I gotta do the things to do that. So we're gonna slowly creep back into streaming. But I'll probably be live tomorrow because I have an internet spot all day tomorrow or Sunday maybe. We'll come back Sunday. Maybe we'll do some live art on Sunday. We'll see. Probably do some live art. All right, chat. I'm out.